Sorry.
I'm having a hard time cutting through all the bullshit.
Like 10,000 bullshit.
Or whatever Shepard said that one time.
No,
That's a quote from Shepard, Josh.
definitely not gonna win.
At the end of Mass Effect 2.
Shepard.
But you wouldn't know that because you didn't make that decision.
Oh,
Yeah.
guess not.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I beat your thing at rank 10.
You're going to have to go back and play through the game again to figure out how I got that quote.
Maybe like 10 years from now.
But
maybe I'll go back and replay it.
But the replay value though.
But dude, but 60 hours per game. Like at the end of this, I'll have like 200 hours logged in. I think I'm done for a while.
But not an excuse.
No, it isn't an excuse.
That is not an excuse.
No, it's not fair. That's totally not fair.
No.
Josh,
You're gonna hate it.
You sons of
That rant can
bitches.
go right down
You
the-
sons of bitches like pestered me and badgered me to finish this game, and I'm finally finished this game, and you're telling me it's not good enough for you?
Right.
I'm gonna punch you in the throat.
we expect nothing less than 5 playthroughs.
I'm gonna stab you in the ovaries.
I have at least 5 playthroughs.
You can
Straight-
do 5. I've
straight
done
shot.
literally only 3.
Right
I'm
to the
working on
baby
my
maker.
fourth
I did
right
one.
now.
You did 1? Oh my god. You guys are scrubs compared to me. I am a god. Bow before me.
Did you play Knights of the Old Republic?
Ha!
Then shut up!
Maybe.
Yeah, no,
Maybe.
You
Shit.
can't say shit about
I played like the first like 30 minutes of it.
That is the most garbage thing I've heard all week.
What's going on, guys? Welcome to the Friendly Fire Gaming Podcast.
What up?
Weed away.
It's episode 47. I am your podcast guy this week, Nate.
It's a podcast!
It's a podcast because Sean's gone.
Yep.
Yep, we're down to 4.
Yeah, because everybody had to leave. Logan went to a concert, and
That's
Sean just had children duties, I guess. So
Yep. And Disco's not here either, just because
it's disco.
Disco just didn't feel like showing up.
He also
this
has
week.
kids.
Yeah, he does, but no excuse. Procreating is not an excuse to not make the podcast.
I wish that was like a valid reason for not having kids in general.
I have a goddamn sinus infection and I'm fucking here, so
Yeah.
there's no excuse.
So who else we got here besides
Pitiful.
me and Josh?
Drew?
Patrick,
Obviously,
Schmantrick,
Schmantrick.
Drucifer,
who are you?
Josh,
Nate,
Right.
Joshua Tuber.
Drucifer, Drucifer,
Jershire?
Aaron McGarry,
Give you some weird
Drucifer.
ass goddamn name.
Goddamn.
No, you
Yeah.
can't do it. It is hard to make a weird name out of my name, so I'll
What
give you
would
that.
be the girl equivalent to your name?
Joshua Gruber.
Josephine.
Josie?
Jessica?
Jessica.
No, not Jessica. It'd be
A little bit of. Is it a little bit of Monica in my life?
Joshica?
Joshica.
Joshica.
A little bit of Mary by my side.
Yeah.
A little bit of Rita's what I need.
Stop it.
All right, Drew. You're gonna start us off. What have you been playing this week?
I've been playing a shit ton of stuff. I've just been kind of bouncing back and forth. I haven't been here in a couple weeks, I think.
Well, we didn't do
It
a
has
pod.
been a minute.
We didn't do a podcast.
Yeah, we
last
didn't
week.
do a podcast last week. But,
So sorry about that.
I got
wondering.
a free Steam game from one of my buddies. It's called Mother Russia Bleeds.
Okay.
Did you guys ever play Streets of Rage?
Yes.
Yeah, like the old SNES game.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's a
kind of
Sega
remember.
game, but
Or, well, yeah, close enough.
Kind of like Final Fight, but
Yeah.
not.
it's like
Final Fight.
co-op beat 'em up. Like
I like those
kick-ass.
kind of games, dude.
Yeah, it's
Like-
like that, except like way more fucked up. It's made by the guys, some of the developers that did Hotline Miami,
Okay.
so it kind of has that same like feel to it. And you're a Russian lab subject
Oh
that
shit.
breaks out, and you just fuck everybody up. It's awesome.
I think there's a movie like that called Wolverine.
But he's Russian.
God damn it.
See yourself out.
I'm sorry.
Take back everything you just said.
We're sorry.
Other than that, I've been playing. Oh, that's my bad.
Oh,
Told you
Drew.
to silence the phones, Drew!
Wow, that's the first time it's ever happened to me, actually. Other than that, I've been playing a shit ton of Plants vs. Zombies Garden Warfare 2.
Oh, I remember that game.
Yeah, it's a good game.
Yeah, a long time ago.
We need more people on so we can play as a giant group, and Worth needs to buy it.
I will make a point to buy it.
Worth, it has been on sale like at least 3 times for more than 50% off.
It's
Like you
cheap,
totally
too.
could have gotten that game for like $20, like more than twice.
Well, we'll see how much it is used.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah.
That's probably the only way I'm going to be able to save money on that.
And then
by
we
now.
get 3 or 4 people playing at the same time. That's when that game gets fun.
Yeah, I did enjoy the first one a lot.
It's
but
not
I
any
knew I was
more
terrible
expensive
at
than Drew's mom, so you have no excuse.
it.
You don't know what my mom costs.
Well, maybe
Yeah,
I do,
shut up.
and maybe I do.
Anyways, other than that, I've been playing Spelunky.
Oh,
yeah,
yeah,
nice.
that's right. You were playing that last
Dude,
time.
that game is so fun and super hard. Like, I think it's like $15 or you got it free on Games with Gold. Did
I
you
got
guys
it
get
for
it?
free.
I
got it for
I did not
free.
get that.
Have you played it?
I have not played it yet.
Play it. It's
I've been playing lots of other important games right now.
like Mass Effect.
Like Mass
Ah,
Effect.
you assholes! Stop spoiling my.
gonna-
What have I been playing this
He's
week?
gonna get to it eventually.
God, I
Just
hate
let
all
him-
of you.
I didn't say a word
Why do I even come here?
because you're invested in this now.
Yeah, I guess
You've been here for 46 other podcasts.
right.
Most of them.
Most
Not all-
of them.
not all of them.
I'd say more than 35.
35 at least.
I think I came in on like episode like
No.
7 or 8.
You were on like
7 or 8 was when I came into the group. So.
It was
and
pretty,
when I was on the podcast.
It was pretty. No. It was like episode 4 because I remember that's right when Battlefront came out.
I thought my Battlefront rant was on episode 9, but
No, it was around there.
huh, interesting.
We'll have to go back and check that.
Well, anyway, we've interrupted Drew long enough, so thanks for that.
Thanks,
Worth.
guys.
It's all your
I'm
fault.
sorry.
And then the last game that I've been playing is one that it was an impulse buy I made on my 3DS. And I was kind of looking for a new pinball game because I really like pinball. And I stumbled across a Marvel Pinball 3D
Oh my God.
game. And you can choose, like, they have, like, they're really intricate, like, pinball boards if you play a lot of pinball. I don't know if you guys do or not.
I mean, I do when we go to Beercade.
Okay.
I don't play pinball at all.
I played at the arcade.
Well, there's 4 different tables,
I'm
4
lying, I
Marvel
play pinball.
themed tables.
Pat plays pinball all the time.
There's an Iron Man board, a Fantastic Four board, Captain America, and Blade.
You had me at Fantastic Four.
No Hulk.
It's fantastic.
That's fantastic. That's a fantastic board.
I got it for like $8. It's actually really fun.
Did you downloaded that or?
Yeah, I
Oh,
just
nice.
downloaded it straight off the e-store. It's $8.
That's cool.
It's pretty fun, dude.
At least Nintendo's got something going for him, I guess.
It's good. I'd like to whoop Drew's ass.
You have to get it.
Online and real life pinball.
Pat needs to get it so I can whoop his ass.
Excuse me.
You're playing earlier though. Did you get a
Yeah, I
higher
got-
score than it?
First time playing, and I got in his top 5. So
Yes. That's what's up. But
that's all I got. Anything else you've been playing?
Yeah. Anything else?
No.
Nada.
Gotcha.
Rocket League.
Pat.
Pat, what
What
have
have
I
you
been
been
playing? I have been playing a lot of Enter the Gungeon.
Yes.
Like at least for the past 3 days.
You get a high five for that.
Non-stop. Enter the Gungeon.
Yeah.
This game is hard
Yeah.
in a good and bad way,
Oh.
depending on your preference.
Ladies.
Ooh, ladies.
But it's
With their length.
so obviously, as we were talking about, it has that Binding of Isaac feel. The only thing that's driving me nuts about it is they really make you work on not getting hit by the bullets. As that makes sense in, in a game where you don't want to take hits. This one specifically, though, in like Isaac, sometimes you get rewarded based off your items. Sometimes you get hit and stuff will drop for you.
Right.
You have a far better chance in that game until you start figuring out the controls. Like, the less you get hit, the more money you get. And you do not collect power-ups as fast as you do in Binding of Isaac. You really have to, like, save your money, like, buy keys, because keys are very rare. I mean, there's not items so far that I've seen that cause multiple, like, utility items to drop, like keys and coins and everything like that. So, it's all based off whether you take damage in the room, kind of, is what it seems. Like, I usually tend to get more money if I haven't taken any damage in that room. The other thing that's driving me nuts is the control scheme for the controller.
Is it just like all joysticks or how does?
Well, the way it works is, okay, the way Binding of Isaac worked was your left analog stick moved your character, and your right analog stick would aim your shot, and you would shoot at the same time while you were just clicking the right stick forward.
Right.
In this game, it's the same thing. Left stick controls, right stick aims, but now you have to click a button to shoot.
That sounds kind of a pain in the ass.
And well, it's kind of a pain in the ass on the controller side. I've watched the PC version, and the one thing that's, to me personally, that makes the PC version better is It's mouse-based, obviously, so wherever you're aiming on your mouse, which you have a little bit more control based off that instead of an analog stick. Also, the PC version has a reticle. It'll actually show you a little, like, cross point to where you're aiming. The console version doesn't do that.
Damn.
So I'm kind of just, like, pushing left down to hit these guys, and hopefully, like, the bullets start going that direction. But while I'm moving left, I mean, it's a muscle memory game.
I figured.
As most of them are.
It kind of sounds like it's, you know, N64-ish. Like you have to.
From what I've read on like forums and stuff, like the game is awesome. I really do enjoy it.
I've seen good things about it.
In a good way, but it seems way harder on console than it does on PC. Like all the speed runs and all the shit you're seeing right now, it's all PC based. Master Race.
Yeah, I'm gonna go download it.
No, I know. But it's just it's weird because on the like you can obviously aim easier and you have a little bit more control over where you're aiming when it comes to a mouse compared to like just aiming with an analog stick, like pointing in a certain direction.
Yeah.
And then the only thing that still confused me, maybe it would help a little bit too if I just had a little reticle icon, you know? Be like, oh, I'm aiming in this direction and this direction. They don't have that in the console version, but on the PC version it's there. So I don't know why they didn't add that into the console version.
Yeah, I mean, it seems like it's pretty common practice, like, to not put that in because I played top-down shooters like that before where they don't have that reticle, so you just kind of have to like guess.
Well, they didn't have it in Binding of Isaac.
Have you checked the options yet? Huh? Have you checked the game options?
Yes. Yep. I've checked the game options. There's actually like an aim sensitivity like meter to make it easier for you or harder for you. They have a speedrun mode. They have a beast mode, which is just like hardcore mode, pretty much is what it is. But right now, I can usually consistently get through the first level. I have not beat the second level of that game yet, or second floor, or whatever you want to call it.
I hear you randomly cursing in your room sometimes, and I'm pretty sure that's the reason why.
It's because of gun, in a good way though.
How long does a run usually last?
It seems like I haven't found like secret rooms in the game yet because you don't have bombs or anything like that. You have explosive barrels which you can like kick to the wall, but every single time I've tried it, I haven't found like a secret room like in Isaac.
No, but how long does a run last though?
Same time, depending if you want to go and actually explore everything.
Well, like 20, 40 minutes, something like that?
Like a normal run?
Yeah.
I don't know, I haven't gotten past the second floor.
Okay, well how long does it take you usually to die?
Like 8 minutes.
Okay.
Is that
depending
good?
on which boss.
I don't. It's different for different games.
It is different. Yeah,
like,
no.
On an Isaac
really
run?
don't give you. It's really random. Like in Isaac, you can sometimes just enter a treasure room and get one of the best items in the game.
Yeah.
So far from what I've experienced, it's 50-50.
Well, on an Isaac run, you can go from a full run start to finish in probably like 40 minutes. I mean, that just depends on how long you're playing. But if you die like halfway in, it'll take like 20 or 15,
whatever. Yeah.
Just depending on how you play.
Yeah. It just depends on what items you get too.
Yeah.
It's the plus and the minus of the game. It's like it's difficult. It's supposed to be difficult. Not Dark Souls hard, but it's pretty difficult. But it's always random every time. So sometimes you just get shitty runs. You get shitty guns. You know, oh look, I got a shotgun. Yay! What am I gonna do with this? The last run before we left, I got this thing called the Hawkbreaker. It shoots flying eagles. It was amazing for the boss fight that I was in.
Not to be confused with a Screaming Eagle game from E3.
Dude, I want that.
No, you don't.
Yeah, what is it called? What was that
Ubisoft
called?
wants you to think that you want it. You don't actually want it.
No,
it's called.
Or like, it's called Screaming Eagle game.
It's called. I can't even do it.
God, that made me cough.
What I want to know is how much that game is going to cost. How much you guys think that game costs?
Price. It's a VR game.
It's $60.
VR games. It'll be $60.
I think
it'll be 60.
I think
it's
coming
40 at the time.
No,
I'd say 30 to 40.
If they were going to be sensible about it, they would release it as part of a bundle. Like bundle a bunch of VR games together for the same same price.
Wii Sports, except it's Screaming Eagle.
Screaming Eagle game.
Screaming Eagle Simulator 2016.
Probably, but that's what I imagine they would do. That like they would just
can unlock different Eagles costumes, like the Philadelphia Eagles or like the American Eagle. Or
this game is my game for unlock for Game of the Year.
Jesus Christ.
On lock.
Game of the year. It's
Horizon
on,
Zero Dawn. Fuck you.
Not about
Fantasy 15.
Yeah.
What about
fuck
the
all those games?
What about the
Last
Star Trek?
Guardian, fuck that.
What about the Star Trek bridge game?
Star Trek Bridge Commander.
Bridge Commander, yeah.
Yes.
That was so good. I love
That looked
that.
fucking terrible.
BRB hanging self.
Oh jeez. That's what you give us, Ubisoft or X? Who was that? Ubisoft or Xbox?
I think it was Ubisoft.
I think it was Ubisoft.
Whatever it was
Ubisoft.
terrible.
It was so bad.
funny.
So bad.
Yeah,
it was
those are like
almost cringeworthy.
yeah,
Yeah.
it was like
Almost.
PS2 graphics. It was pretty shitty.
But I mean, some of those games are coming around the corner now to be released. I mean, we got the holidays coming up, so
well,
we'll see what he has in store for that.
But anyway, enough about me. Yeah, well, besides that, I did actually play.
enough about me, guys. Let's talk about me.
Okay, John. It's like Johnny Bravo.
No, I just real quick. I had not played it, and obviously I don't have the achievements on the PS4 version. I played Journey, which obviously
okay.
Yeah!
Yeah.
But I forgot how awesome.
Yeah, my
the
N-word.
game, like that.
My politically correct man.
That game is gorgeous, and it's even better in 60 frames.
Oh,
Like,
so
it was
imagine.
really. And obviously, I got the same like sense of companionship where I just met one guy, and all you can communicate is that boop, 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 you know.
Yeah.
Like, come over here, follow
Like
me.
almost like
you
Morse
know?
code or something.
It is.
Kinda?
It's like
Yeah, kinda, yeah.
Yeah.
But
And
it's
then-
so fun when you run into people like that, though, because like it's like you guys automatically are like committed to staying with each other
Yeah.
throughout the entirety of your journey. So
There was
like
one
it's,
guy,
it's really cool.
Big ass like anaconda snake things flying through the air.
Oh,
and-
those things are
And
terrifying.
he ran out, and I saw he was coming that way based off my camera like angle, and I did the loud scream. I was like, loud scream. Boop, boop. God damn it.
Did the mic pick that up, Josh?
I don't
it
know.
did.
I'm
I
sure.
did.
That's the loud scream we're referring to.
Loud scream, and then boop, boop, boop. I was like trying to warn him, and then he came back and didn't get hit by it because I was like, no, fuck, come back, he's coming back. Like, if you pay attention to that game, I mean, it's a short game, but it's so fun to play with other people.
Hold on, Drew's got this game pulled up here.
I'm about to pre-order Eagle Flight.
Eagle Flights.
Are you really going to?
That's
Don't
what it's
do it.
called.
It's $39.99.
Are
Okay,
you
Here, I'll click the accept button for you. Hand me your phone.
fucking
Give me your
serious?
phone. Give me your phone.
No!
Oh my god.
Talk the talk, man.
No, but Journey, if you have not played Journey, even though it's a short game, it's a beautiful game. It's free on PS4 right now.
Right now, it's your last chance to get
is
it.
free instead of spending $10. I know it's a short game,
I
but
think
it's
20. I
it's
think it's
still-
20.
Is it 20?
I think it's 20.
Oh, it's 10.
It's totally worth 20, but if you can get it for free, you might as well. The games change over for October 4th. So October 4th.
And it is a
Would
Sony
you-
exclusive.
We get Resident Evil coming up.
Is it
By the
on
way.
PlayStation Plus, or is it just a free?
It's a PlayStation
PS
Plus.
Plus.
Yeah, you have to have a
It's a
PlayStation
free
Plus
game.
subscription to get it. Yeah.
We
gonna
get
say,
we get the Resident Evil remake in October.
I have
Speak-
a PlayStation ID,
Resident Evil 1
and then I
remake.
can give you my name, and you guys can download it in my name. But I need a PlayStation Plus account.
Yeah.
Speaking of Resident
That's
Evil,
how they get you.
Kind of a thing you need.
did you guys happen to see the Resident Evil 7 trailer that got released?
The new one?
We
or
the
we,
new one.
the
we
original
will
one?
we will talk about that more into the podcast.
Okay,
There's
we'll
a lot
wait-
of TGS
we'll
stuff
wait.
to go
We'll
over.
wait. We'll wait on
So,
that then.
Yeah,
Um,
a lot of TGS stuff.
Lots of TGS.
We got our Kingdom Hearts splurge to go on.
Oh,
and
God.
all that bullshit.
Yeah,
so.
it's happening. Don't care if it's
Yeah.
not on the agenda. It's happening.
Batman
If you guys got it, if you guys got something to talk about, do it.
Oh,
Anyway,
we
yeah.
do. We do.
But
Yes.
Oh, is it my turn?
yeah, it's your turn.
Yeah,
What have you
let's
been
talk
playing,
about
Steve,
me. Speaking of me, guess what I've been playing for the last 2 weeks?
Have you been
solid?
playing Me 3?
Yeah, ME2 and ME3. I beat Mass Effect 2 last week. Actually, I don't even think it was last week. I think it was like 4 or 5 days ago.
Yeah.
I don't know, something like that. I ordered Mass Effect 3 immediately and then got it in the mail like 3 days later. So really, I only had like in between that, I was playing Mass Effect 2 DLC on top of it. So I got the Arrival DLC for Mass Effect 2, and then I also got
Shadowbroker.
Yeah, I got Shadowbroker, which was amazing.
Yeah, you have to play Shadowbroker.
Shadowbroker.
Oh
DLC
my
is so
god, I
good.
am so glad I played Shadowbroker because like ME3 would have been like, what? How the fuck did that happen? You
Right.
know? But
That's the point. Yeah.
right, exactly. So, Mass Effect 2 was fucking amazing. Made a lot of renegade choices that I am sort of regretting at the moment. Not fully regretting, but sort of regretting.
Well, there's one choice in particular that you made in Mass Effect 1.
All
that you were
right.
kind of feeling.
All right. I'll admit that I should not have killed Rex.
Thank you.
Finally.
I will
Thank
admit
you.
that I shouldn't have killed Rex.
Would you say that you were wrong?
I don't know
Yeah,
if
you
I
were
would.
wrong.
You were
I don't know
wrong.
if I would go that far.
You were wrong.
You know, at the time I was right because Rex
No.
was opposing me, and I'm
Well,
Commander
he's mad.
Shepard. Like
you want to stop the genophage.
I don't
Or
really
the cure
care.
to the genophage,
He
sorry.
shouldn't have pulled a gun on me. There are much better ways to
How
handle.
many times have you gotten pulled a gun in this game against some random person?
Lots, and I've killed 90% of them.
A lot of them were Geth.
Rex was
A lot of them.
Rex
Were,
was
a lot of them
probably-
were Geth. Yes.
Rex was the other 10%.
Grunt did it.
Or the
Grunt,
other
Grunt
1%.
pushed you up against the wall. Grunt like.
No, he didn't.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah, and,
No,
and
he
that,
didn't.
when you first meet,
wake him up, he
Yeah.
like slams you against the wall, and he's like, he smells you, and he's
He's
like,
like-
"What's your name? What's your
he's
clan?"
like, he's like Battle Master.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah,
just-
He
well-
tried to kill you when he first woke up.
No, but Grunt's super easy to control, so like it didn't really bother me to keep.
he's also
Grunt
voiced by
alive.
Steve Bloom.
And plus, I like Grunt better than I liked Rex, so I was okay with that.
Grunt is
So-
pretty cool. Yeah.
And it's not that I didn't dislike Rex; it's just that Rex pulled a gun on me and it triggered
Garrus
me.
shot at you
Pun intended.
in Mass Effect 2.
He
He shot at you with. He purposely tried to miss, but he shot at you a few times.
I don't believe that. What
It's
do you
a-
mean? What do you mean he
No,
tried to shoot at me?
No, he does. When you are trying to find Archangel, when you're going, he's like, "Man, you took a few shots at me." Blah,
It's like
blah.
I had to make it look believable.
Yeah, and he's like, "I had to actually," and you're like, "Well, good job." But,
Well, that's because me and Garrus are down, and me and Garrus
I
know,
know,
what's up.
we're-
Isn't that at the beginning of Mass Effect 2?
It's,
Well, it's
close
the
to the
Garrus
beginning.
mission.
It depends on when you go and do the Garrus mission.
I always go for it right away because Garrus is like my homie. So.
Yeah, Garrus is babe.
Everybody.
Yeah,
is
Garrus is.
homie.
He's on my lock screen on my phone.
Garrus is one of the characters that I really like. That even if Garrus pulled a gun on me, even if he like killed my mom, like I'd still be like, oh, we're still BFFs.
It's like,
cool.
oh, buddy.
It's cool, buddy. Oh, just don't do that again, okay, man? Come on, really?
He just looks at you. He just looks at you with like those. What would you call Garrus? Like a turtle eagle hybrid looking thing. Like I don't know.
Screaming. What is it? Screaming eagle.
Eagle Flight.
Eagle flight.
Yeah.
All
He
I
needs
care
to be
about,
a secret character on that game.
my
Right.
best vision. Not that happens in general, but I really wish, just like me and Garrus sitting on a beach, drinking some drinks, looking over the ocean, and like, hey, here's a Reaper like body just like destroyed.
Yeah.
on the
Kind of like the
horizon.
opening of Just Cause 3,
It's
like
like we
in
did
the
that.
title screen.
Yeah, remember, buddy? Remember,
It's
buddy,
like-
when we did that?
I think you just
Yeah.
described Corona's next commercial.
Yeah.
Huh. I don't know. I'm just saying that
the most,
the most intense
interesting
Corona
man-
if I was
the most
FemShep,
interesting man in the world, and they just show a Reaper, and you're like, oh, he was in Mass Effect 3? We didn't know that.
What the fuck?
if I was FemShep, I would go with Garrus every time because Garrus is like the man.
Okay.
He is the ultimate.
He's the
You got that cross-species shenanigans, though.
Oh man,
Yeah.
but
And
Garrus,
you-
dude, Garrus
Yeah, but he's
is-
Dextro, was it Dextro something? Acidic? Nah.
Dextro.
I don't know. I don't know. You
It's-
lost me.
It's him and the Quarian. The Turians and the Quarians are completely incompatible with humans
hmm
and Krogans and all that stuff. Like,
Yeah.
if you were to give normal human food to a Turian, they would
They
get
would
very
die.
sick and
They
very
would die.
close to dying.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's right. That's right.
And same thing. Like, there's two species, the Quarians and the Turians, that are.
I thought it was the Krogans and the Turians.
No, it's the Quarians and the
Quarians.
Turians.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. I see.
Krogans, they adapt to fucking everything, dude.
Krogans
Well,
are like
4 testicles, 3
No.
hearts,
No.
8 lungs.
I
Look,
would-
I can live 1,000 years. I'm pretty much the greatest species in the entire planet, besides the Asari.
I
or the
went-
entire galaxy.
I went on to Chanka, and the salesman told me that like I couldn't have any of the food that they had to offer because it would kill me.
Yeah, because it's super strong.
Because-
They talk about like Krogan alcohol,
Wow.
which you get to drink in the game. They're like, no, this will fuck you up. And
Yeah.
Shepard's a boss, and he's like, nah,
he's like, I'll do it, whatever.
right
Well,
now.
well. Anyway, besides Mass Effect 2, which I beat, I'm officially like 19 hours into Mass Effect 3, and I'm loving it so far. I think the first 10 minutes of Mass Effect 3 I've enjoyed more than the other 2 games
Are
combined.
you scared of the Reapers?
Not really.
That opening sequence though.
I am a little
Are you a
iffy
little
about the
unnerved by
ending.
the Reapers, though? At
Yeah,
least.
yeah, I
They're a
am.
little
And
bigger force than initially you think of. Like when I first saw them, I'm like, oh. You were saying like, are those meteorites? No, those aren't.
Yeah,
no,
they're-
those are fucking Reapers
they're
all
whole
coming
Reapers.
into orbit.
no, like I'm more afraid of my choices that I made in Mass Effect 1 and 2 because like I was such a hard ass in the
That's
first 2
why.
games.
That's why you go back and play through it again.
You know what they say?
Amen.
They say karma is a bitch.
Yep.
Yeah.
And it does that in Mass Effect. Yeah.
Well, we'll
That's
see.
why we
You pay for
replayed,
it.
done it multiple times.
Oh, yeah.
Because I made a giant mistake. I'm like,
Well,
I gotta play
that-
it again. I can't.
I mean, but there are times when I did it on purpose though, just because I wanted to see what my outcome would be.
Oh, yeah.
Like the first playthrough, I did it like how you are doing it, Josh. Like how would I act in this situation? What would I do? But then as I like got more familiar with the story and stuff, I'm like, okay, I want to just be a total asshole through this playthrough and just kind of see what happens. And sometimes it didn't pan out the way I wanted it to.
We gotta save our banner though.
Yeah.
Basically, like at Mass Effect is kind of like by the end of Mass Effect, I'll know like what an actual real asshole I am, pretty much. So
You're not wrong.
My favorite part. I actually. Never mind. I'm not gonna say it.
no. Anyway, we got to move on. We're gonna save that for the Mass Effect podcast. That will happen eventually. So anyway, I played Mass Effect 2 and 3. I also played last week. I played a little bit of Assassin's Creed Chronicles China.
Oh yeah, you talked about that a little bit.
Yeah, a little bit. It's really awesome. It's basically like Assassin's Creed, but in 2D side scroller form. All the mechanics are implemented in really well, and you actually get graded on every encounter you do in the level. So anytime you get past like a couple of enemies, like there's a puzzle to figure out, and then once you get past it, you get graded on it, which is kind of cool. So like you can continuously see your progress.
Are you praising Ubisoft right now?
I'm
Slightly.
praising the game.
Slightly.
I'm praising the game.
It was made by Ubisoft.
It was published by Ubisoft.
It was published. Whatever.
It was published. Don't stop triggering me. I love the mechanics. I do think it's kind of weird that you get points taken away from you for assassinating people. Basically, and it's kind of like the whole Deus Ex thing where you're trying to go through with like
Assassin's Creed.
Yeah, I know. But like you don't get points taken away from you for like objective assassinations. It's only like if you kill guards to get past them. So yeah, I thought it was kind of a weird mechanic, but also
I killed a lot of guards in Assassin's Creed games.
Right.
But if you're a perfectionist and you want to get the gold star rating for every level, then you know it gives you something to do. It gives you replay value. So
they didn't really add that until Mass Effect 3, right?
What?
What do you mean, Mass Effect?
Was when you had the objective system, where they'd start you off and they'd be like, do this mission without killing more than 2 guards and not getting.
You mean Assassin's Creed 3?
Yeah.
You said
Mass Effect.
Did I?
Yeah.
Assassin's Creed 3.
Failure.
That's
This is
Assassin's
why we
Creed
can't have
3.
nice things.
But
let me rephrase that. But that was the first time they introduced like the
I think-
objective system.
I think it was because I mean if you're speaking in the sense of
in
like
1,
an actual
2, and Brotherhood, I do not remember like. I mean, there were certain stipulations like optional objectives, but then there were versions in 3. It was like when you start at the beginning before you even play the main character, when you're playing his dad, and you go to like George Washington's post in the military thing. It's like take out both cannons, and find out some information, and then take out the target, and that'll give you the super objective bonus.
Because I mean, if you're talking in the sense of like if you want to be, if you put yourselves in the shoes of an assassin, like are you really going to spend all that time like trying to kill extra guards, or are you actually just going to go?
It was the Animus like memory DNA strain. It's like you would either fill out a certain amount, or you would do like the smallest amount.
That's fine, but I mean like I'm talking the stuff that's not really part of your objective. Like if you say you got a guard standing in your way, it's like are you gonna try to find a way to sneak around him, or because he's not really who you're there to kill, or are you actually just gonna like go out of your way to take this guy out?
Yeah.
And so
well, assassins don't want to be detected, and you actually do have to hide the bodies that you kill. You have to hide them in like catacombs and stuff like that, because if guards walk past and see that, then they'll alert everyone else.
Right.
So it is in your best it's in your best interest to not kill more than you have to.
yeah, that's kind of what I was getting at.
So, but the free running mechanic is really cool, and so far I'm really enjoying it. It's a new way to play Assassin's Creed, and I was a really big fan of all of the Ezio Assassin's Creed games. So, and Ezio actually makes an appearance in this game. I don't know like what his involvement is so far, but he did make an appearance during the training tutorial that you take in the first part of the game. Yes,
the leader of the
and he actually
time.
Yeah, he trained the main character that's in the story.
Okay, so it had to be after at least Assassin's Creed 2.
Yeah,
at the very least.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
So, but anyway, I also while waiting for Mass Effect 3, I did I played the Star Wars The Force Unleashed 2.
I did hear you playing.
Oh God, I mean, dude, it was just like constant laughter. It's just like everything that happens in that game makes me laugh hysterically. It's like the ragdoll physics and like the amount of stuff that you can do. Like it's just so fun being a god in the Star Wars universe. So
yeah.
Yep.
It's like the God of War game of the Star Wars universe.
Pretty much,
yeah.
That's pretty much
fuck everybody
like,
up.
he's not
exactly.
wrong.
Yep, it's pretty amazing. So, other than that, played some Rocket League. I don't really think I've played anything else, so I'm kind of like really stoked about finishing Mass Effect. So
Yes.
It should be.
I need to hop back on that. I have a save file that I haven't touched in like at least a year.
Have you played all the DLC worth?
Yes, I've bought every single piece of DLC for all of Mass
Did you
Effect.
play it in the correct order?
Define correct order.
Well, I will post the thing that I gave Worth and
there's
Josh.
a link.
Shush. Gave Josh and Logan. There's an actual
I-
at least you don't have to do it, but
Yeah.
it flows the best storyline wise, and that's the one I followed when I started playing ME3, and it's awesome.
I want to know if I could say this without any spoilers, because I will mention the order that I played it in.
Careful, Worth.
Yeah, I know.
Careful. Careful.
Maybe
you spoiled it, Worth.
maybe I shouldn't. I'm gonna shut up.
No. He's.
I'm gonna shut up. I'm gonna shut
Yeah,
up.
just stop.
I'm just gonna shut up.
Just stop.
Okay.
You and Pat can discuss this in private.
When did you play Leviathan? 1 through 5. What would it be?
I did that number 4.
That's a good choice.
Okay. Yeah.
Citadel.
God damn it! This
Sit.
you fucking.
Citadel.
I'll talk to you about it after the podcast.
Citadel. Would you play Citadel? 1 through 5.
5.
Yeah. Okay. Good. No,
Yeah,
you're good.
number
No,
5.
I don't even have to worry
Yeah.
about you. No,
Okay.
it's all
Yeah.
good.
Yeah.
I
Anyway,
gave you the same thing. Don't. It's not a
it's not.
spoiler.
It's not a spoiler.
Move along.
You know what the Citadel is.
Move along.
Move
It's
along.
that big spaceship
Move
that's
along.
been in Mass Effect 1. You know, it has the keepers and
little like mantis people. That's kind of what they are. That's what I like to call them. The little
Just
mantis.
Worth-
punch me in the
Worth,
face.
what have you been playing this week?
I didn't get a whole lot of time to play games this week just because I had a lot of bills to pay for all at once. So I've kind of been Uber driving in my spare time to make some extra cash.
Hashtag just adulting things.
It is, yeah. But I will say, it is. I do actually kind of enjoy it. It's
Yeah.
like it's easy money. So
Has anybody puked in your car yet?
not yet. I've been pretty fortunate. I've had to cart around some drunk people, but fortunately I've not had anybody puke in my car. Everyone's been pretty cool for the most part.
Well,
But
Drew, let's go.
No.
Let's
Well,
test this
so-
theory real quick.
no, I
Let's go next weekend. Let's call Nate.
Actually, that's
Just
not a
from the
bad
bar
idea.
to our house.
Oh
Yeah,
my
be the Uber all day.
all day.
Yeah, all
Are
day.
you guys gonna pay me?
I like how everybody
Off
at the
the
table
clock.
laughed.
Off the clock.
Off the clock Uber driver. Anyway.
Bitterman, slow down. Josh, I'm not your chauffeur. Well, not with that attitude.
No, that
Bitterman.
attitude, Bitterman.
Fuck you, Miss Daisy.
Give my goddamn juice. What, this juice? Just fucking chug all of it? No. But what I did, the time I did get to play, I was on a Need for Speed kick for a while, so I wanted to play through that and finish the story.
Yeah, dude. Your Forza's coming out
Yeah.
too.
But yeah, Forza 3. What?
Boo.
Boo!
No, dude, Forza looks
Forza
legit.
3. Like,
That game, I'm not
I've
a
seen-
racing fan game, and that game looks awesome.
I've seen nothing but good things about Forza 3, and I want it so bad. It looks so good.
Didn't Sean get it?
Sean did get it. Yeah, he
Very
actually posted in the group chat. He's like, Nate, you're gonna
That's
be proud
right.
of
Guess
me.
what? He's not gonna play it, so you should just do what we're doing, and I keep telling him to bring Uncharted 4 over here,
Yeah.
so we can play it.
Just let me play it for you.
I'm proud of Microsoft because it was optimized for Xbox One, and apparently the PC version runs amazingly.
Yeah,
Oh, really?
Yeah. So they.
For Forza?
Yeah.
yeah. Like
That
I
game
mean,
looks good.
Forza's always been like now that's pretty much the definitive racing game now. Like for a while, Gran Turismo had that candle, but haven't really released. I don't remember the last.
We're not talking about racing games here. We're talking about driving simulators.
Oh, excuse
No,
me.
what-
John.
No,
Are
that
you
you're
serious?
thinking
That
of
is-
Euro Truck Simulator.
Euro Truck. And...
Gran Turismo was such a garbage game.
No, it is
No,
not.
no,
I
it was
love
a
Gran
garbage
Turismo.
game.
dude.
like
What are
Gran
you
Turismo.
talking about?
I
Gran
hated
Turismo. I
it.
love those
No.
games.
It was a driving simulator. There was
So?
nothing fun about it. Like, if you're gonna give me a racing game, give me objectives to do.
Get better.
No,
Get
I
that
don't
Forza-
like it.
Forza has objectives.
Yeah.
Forza Horizon's free roam.
Like
Yeah.
what?
You got
What kind of objectives? What do you do?
Win
What are you doing there?
races.
You-
Upgrade
You
your
race.
car.
You
Rate
actually
the
do
car.
race.
Work
Yeah,
your way
you
up.
actually race.
Yeah.
There's actually challenges you have to complete and stuff to unlock like certain cars or certain perks or certain
I'm
parts
willing
of the
to.
story.
I'm willing to give any game
Like,
a try, but I
there-
don't like driving.
There's a
simulators.
story. There's a story to Forza 3 or Forza Horizon 3, I should say.
No, I'm talking about Gran Turismo in general. Like,
Your
you had to
rented
upgrade your
car.
car. You had
You had no choice.
You start off in a shitty fucking, like, 19... I don't know.
Well,
Some Ford Civic. That's
my-
what I remember in
Ford
Gran Turismo
Civic,
in 2.
Ford Civic.
Ford Civic.
Whatever.
What?
Ford...
Like Focus or something?
Focus. There
Yeah,
you go.
Ford
Okay.
Civic.
Do you guys remember that Deku Tree Final Fantasy game?
Boo.
Yeah, boo.
Yeah, that's me with cars.
Return to the Deku Tree.
Yeah.
Return to the Civic.
I'm gonna go
Ford
buy
Civic.
myself a
Return to the
Ford.
Ford
I'm driving a
Civic.
Final Fantasy Deku Tree right now.
You should get that for your new car, Pat.
Is that a four cylinder?
Civic?
Yeah, go in there and be like, yeah, I'm here for a
Alright.
Ford Civic.
I'm like, I want all the options, please. If, like,
Leather seats, motherfucker.
MP3 auxiliary input. I want everything.
And they're like, that's not a car. And like, you insist. Like, no, I want a Ford Civic.
I want the Ford Civic
I'm not
now.
leaving here without a Ford Civic.
Yeah.
We had to pick you up from jail. What? Yeah, we gotta go bail out Pat because he wouldn't. He
And I'm
wouldn't.
in like a straight jacket. There is a Ford Civic.
There's a Ford Civic.
There's a Ford
I swear to
Civic.
God. No. But yeah. So I played Need for Speed. I finished the story again. Just, I mean, there is some replay value to that, but it's mostly just like kind of, driving the cars that you didn't do your last playthrough. So, but that's about it. So I think I pretty much got that game 100%ed. Then I played Rocket League. I did some Siege. Grinded on The Witcher for a little bit.
Did you ever play Midnight Club?
Yes, I did. I didn't like.
played the shit out of one Midnight Club. and
I
can't
didn't. I
remember
didn't like the
actual
first one.
name of it.
I didn't like the first one. The
It was
second
on
one.
PS2.
The
I
second
remember
one was
that.
pretty fun. The
I
first.
played the fuck out of
Yeah,
it.
the first one I didn't like that much, but the second one and the third one were pretty fun.
That's Rockstar.
Yeah, it's Rockstar. Yeah.
Oh really?
Yeah.
And then they had Midnight Club LA, which like
Good,
actually.
because I cannot do racing in GTA 5. It's so.
Well, like the tires are like the cars, like the tires on the cars are made of like butter,
Yeah.
so they just
But
slide all over the
I tried
place.
my first like racing like I remember in the game I was like, oh racing, let's go. I'll do it good.
It's
It's really hard. I can't.
Oh, I actually did play some GTA Online this week, but I was way behind. Like apparently there's so much DLC that I didn't get caught up with, and it's been months since I played it, so I'm kind of been out of the loop. And then I played this game it was a free game for Xbox Live. This game was gold this month or last month. It was this month. I think it's Earthlock.
Yes.
Did you see that?
Oh, you started playing Earthlock?
I did start playing
Bruh!
Earthlock.
Yeah.
You get a high
Yeah,
five.
I did start playing a little bit of Earthlock.
Did you like it?
Looks fun.
It's pretty cool. It reminds me of.
Makes me so happy.
It reminds me of like Skies of Arcadia meets Star Ocean, kind of.
It's awesome.
Yeah.
I love
RPG wise,
Yeah.
we downloaded
Yes.
on purpose, and I played like the first 10 minutes of it. And
Yeah.
me and Josh were.
Oh, we took
like,
over Logan's Xbox and we
Yeah.
were like,
Right.
whoa.
I only played it for a little bit, but I am.
super like old school.
Well, super old school
JRPG
JRPG.
feel. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
Dude, you gotta get into it a little. You gotta give it a little bit because
Yeah, I
it's
know.
really basic right now. But like, give it like 10 or 15 hours, and like you'll
Yeah.
probably be hooked.
It looks like it'd be a super in-depth game to play.
Is it
That
like
was fun.
turn-based?
Yeah, it's
It's
Yes.
turn based.
It's-
Yeah, I mean, it feels JRPG-ish, but like the art design's really cool. The characters are like lovable. I mean,
Yeah.
the
Is
music's
it-
really good. I like the music.
The music is
personally.
really good.
Yeah.
It's not like a tactics game though, is it? Or is it like
No, it's straight up like
it's
JRPG. Like
There is lots of strategy involved, but like think of like an old school Final Fantasy on
It's like
PlayStation 1.
It's like Skies of Arcadia or Star Ocean.
Yeah, or
Games
like
games
Legend
that.
of Dragoon. Like I mean, it's got like a lot of different JRPG feels to it.
Yeah.
So if you love
It's
if you
fun.
love the old school
they
JRPGs,
have like
you'll
a
love it.
reaction based system where like when you attack, if you click the attack.
I like
button,
that. They
like,
had that in
Legend of Dragoon.
Super Mario, Paper Mario, Super Mario RPG.
Yeah,
Yeah.
God, I love Super Mario
Yeah.
RPG.
They
So,
had
like,
the reactionary
when you're
base.
attacking, yeah, if you click it right when the slashes come down, you get extra damage.
Yeah, extra
like
damage,
in.
yeah.
So there's like small JRPG
No, I like
feels.
that.
Yeah,
I like when
it's-
they do that.
But like the character designs are cool. Like
The art
it's an
style is
obvious,
awesome.
Yeah, the art style is really cool, and it's an obvious JRPG like
Yeah.
style. It's like, oh look, I'm the blonde hair,
The blonde hair
like,
girl
Super
and stuff,
Saiyan look.
yeah.
Yeah.
I mean I'm gonna
For
sound
being
like
a free to play game, it's been a while since I played a good JRPG.
Right.
And I'm totally down for
I'm gonna
it.
sound
Yeah.
like a casual scum for saying this, but I don't like that there's no dialogue. It's like I
Really?
don't like there's.
I love it.
You are
Create the
casual
voices
scum.
in your head, man.
Casual
Create the
scum.
voices
It's like
in your
reading
head.
a book, dude.
I
Like,
know, but like I don't know. It's
You
just-
make your own voices. You make your own like personalities while you're playing.
Okay, I like this game because I played all that shit.
Okay, you
Yeah.
try it. I think is it still free? I'm
Yeah,
pretty
I
sure
got it. I
Yeah,
got it
it's
on.
still
Okay,
free.
okay,
It's
good.
your last.
I
It's your
got it.
last
Yeah,
chance.
okay. So
I got
yeah,
it.
give it a try. It's pretty cool.
Yep.
If you're a JRPG fan or a general like RPG fan in general, then it makes sense. when
Yeah.
I said that.
I kind of had to rage quit Witcher 3 this week.
Do it.
Just cause, no, because
Ooh.
not rage quit like the
Did you
game
take on a witch
completely.
hag level 27 like I did one time and got really pissed off
God,
at the game?
no,
Like, I fought you 8 times, but you keep doing so much damage.
I finished the mission where you go with where you walk through that cave with Kira, and you first confront the wild hunt.
Yeah.
I finished all that mission. Then I went to
You did the shield bullshit and everything?
did the
Oh,
shield
yeah.
bullshit.
Yeah.
I did all that, and then I got to the point where I have to go to the bog. Like what's the bog called? It's like there's a bog after that you got to go to and you have to.
Oh, with the witches?
Yeah, you give Johnny his voice back.
Yeah.
Spoiler.
Oh, man.
Yeah, you get Johnny's voice back, and then
Annoying ass Johnny.
yeah,
God, I hate
annoying ass Johnny. Drew's over here like nah. And then so
Is
you
that fighting the fiend? Is that what you're talking about? The fiend?
not the fiend. There's a werewolf that I have to fight first, and I can't fucking beat him because he.
What werewolf? Oh, I know what you're talking
Yeah,
about.
that guy.
Really?
Like,
I killed that
I
dude
get
in like 3 swipes.
I get him down to like 15% health, and then he like does
You
his
gotta do more side quests.
he does
You
his
gotta do
blood
more side
rage
quests.
thing, and then he just gets all of his health back up. I'm like, God damn it, I can't beat this guy.
Just take a swallow potion and just go to town.
Okay, all right,
That's all
I'm
you
swallow
need to do.
potion. Remember that. All right, Drew, you're
Swallow.
safe.
Remember that S potion I was telling you about on the last podcast that I couldn't remember?
I usually don't say this.
But
Swallow
don't
potion.
swallow.
No.
Don't swallow.
No, it's actually what it's called. I remembered it. I was watching our upload of it. I'm like, that one potion, it starts with an S, I can't remember, and in my mind I was like, swallow! Why didn't I remember it was swallow potion? That's what it's supposed to be.
I don't know.
That's the super regen potion.
Good.
Always have it on.
I need to
every
get
time.
that done. I need to get
Yeah.
that for sure.
Get the recipe for the swallow
I
potion.
have shit gear. I have some shitty gear.
Just kill side quest bullshit.
I will. Yeah, I need to just grind up some
RPG
side
It's
quests.
a big game. Come on.
I haven't played it. I haven't played an RPG in a while. Mass
Get better
Effect
in
was like
Gwent.
Side
Get better
quests
in
are the
Gwent, too.
most important thing
In
ever
any RPG.
in any RPG.
I know.
Side quest for days.
How many
son.
times have
side
I'm
quests
serious,
for days?
How many times have you ever gone to a boss fight where you've done so many side quests and you're kind of OP and part of you's like, yeah,
I got this.
Yeah.
Because I'm so scared. You're the overboss.
But then
I
what if
bet
they
you've
end up
been
kicking
grinding
ass?
for the last 25 hours.
That too.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie, that too. But
Yeah. But yeah, that's all I've been playing this week. Yeah, it was kind of a long-winded what have I been playing, but whatever. All these were long-winded.
We all had a lot to talk about. I mean, we skipped a pod,
Yeah.
so we had a lot to talk
Once
about.
again, sorry about that, but
Everyone's schedules are really messed up last week, so it was kind of a shit show.
But we went 46 weeks without Skip being a podcast, so
Right,
that's
well.
that's pretty impressive, I
So
think.
you're welcome for almost a year's worth of content that's uninterrupted.
Right.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we'll be back in full swing soon. So,
we're in full swing. We're always in full swing.
we're always in full swing.
We just kind of got sidetracked for well, not sidetracked, but real life.
stay on the
aggro.
grind. Stay on the
real
grind.
life aggro.
Real life
kicked in.
aggro.
Yeah.
Yeah, grind it out.
We can't. Unfortunately, stop that.
So speaking of grinding, on to our first topic for the week. ASA Watchdog is grinding on Hello Games for a false advertising for No Man's Sky.
Why haven't I got my $60 back yet?
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you bought it on Steam, you get a refund.
Nope,
Full
not
refund.
anymore. They canceled it. They
Yeah.
canceled the refund
That's all
policy for
good.
Steam.
This
It's
sound-
no longer available.
This is exactly what happened when Battlefield 4 first got released. There was a lot of class action lawsuits.
I still
for that
enjoy
game.
the game. It's just they obviously did not. I'll agree.
Well,
They
it's
did
not. It's not what
it was
they made it out to
supposed
be.
to
It was a very hollow offering for everything they were promising.
Yeah.
And they're even taking it as far as graphical capabilities too. Like graphical capabilities of like what it showed in the trailer compared to like what it actually looks like. You guys remember the meme, the Jurassic Park meme for
Oh, God.
for No Man's Sky, right?
Wop,
Okay,
wop,
so
wop,
so that's
wop, wop,
pretty
wop.
much dead on, like game before release, game as soon as it was released. So
Yeah.
it's nowhere near what they promised. So so according to this, let's see. It's not entirely uncommon for video games to exaggerate key features before launch. Well, I mean, this is a little bit more than just like a slight exaggeration. You know what I mean?
Because remember when this game first got announced, we were like a lot of us were pretty hyped for it, especially you, Pat. Like
Yeah,
you were.
I was excited. We still have it.
Who
It's
wasn't
on.
though?
I mean,
It was a fun new IP.
Yeah,
who
I mean,
would
it's-
be excited for a game.
it was a great
of that
idea.
Yeah.
it was a great idea, poor execution. That's the thing. That's the the core point of the issue here.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, apparently the and I didn't even know
I'm
this
just
was
being honest in that sense.
Yeah,
Like,
no, that's fine. Yeah,
You hear a game like that coming out, and you're like,
that sounds
"Oh,
awesome.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, yeah, it was a good idea on paper, but I mean,
This is why you don't pre-order.
yeah.
I didn't pre-order it. I bought it when it came in.
Well, then, good on you.
Well, you should buy games the week after, like check reviews, check user reviews, and then that way you won't get burned.
Yeah, and I bought Street Fighter 5 too.
Yeah, totally
Hey,
your fault.
hey, Street Fighter 5 is good now.
Totally
Yeah,
your
but
fault.
You're Street Fighter 5. Like, you're a Street
5
Fighter
is good now.
fanboy. Like, total
Oh, I've always
fanboy.
been. No, I
Yeah.
will never get rid of Street Fighter. No,
Yeah.
I love Street Fighter.
Yeah.
So I didn't even know that this was the thing, but the Advertising Standards Authority. I didn't even know that was an organization, but apparently it's an organization that handles, it's-
Shenanigans?
Yeah, like advertising shenanigans like this, and so
Yeah.
it's a full investigation. So, needless to say, Hello Games probably won't be making anything anytime soon. So more like goodbye games, really, for them.
Pretty
We've been
much.
working on it all day today.
No, I just
That-
came up with it
that-
all by myself.
You are lying.
that was
your
so
fucking
gold.
brain
No,
out right
I
now.
just-
I'm gonna use that later.
I-
Yeah,
Yeah.
I came up with that all by myself
I can't
just
believe it.
now.
He's like, oh, this will get him.
Oh, and aside from like what
I
what's,
call it Aloha Games because it means hello and goodbye.
And
at
goodbye.
the same
Oh.
time. See, that's better. No.
Pat's
See,
exotic.
and check this out. So the guy that was doing all the PR for Hello Games had recently been called out by a Sony executive for all the false advertising, and said that like they were handling their own marketing and like all that other stuff, which is just like complete BS. Like I watched a video from The No. It's got the Rooster Teeth.
Yeah, the Rooster, like the
Teeth
Rooster
chick
Teeth
on
News
it,
channel. Yeah.
Oh yeah. And they were talking about it, and they were like, yeah, that's complete BS. Like Sony like basically knew about this the whole time. Like basically saying that like Sony like just threw Hello Games completely under the bus when it was partially Sony's fault that a lot of this had happened in the first place. So
Well, how much did they throw out marketing?
pretty much they were just like, yeah, basically all of the marketing blunders and the reason why everyone is so angry is because of Hello Games, not because of us. So, but really, that's really not the entire truth.
Sony's
of the
like,
matter.
no givesy backsies.
Pretty much.
How many millions of dollars did they spend on advertising? It was Sony that advertised the game.
See, and any normal person that has common sense would assume that, but
They even released a No Man's Sky bundle PS4.
yeah, well, Sony's not sinking any lower these days. I mean, let's be real.
Yeah, they've.
Sorry,
But-
good 29th.
Yeah, I know.
I'm rubbing your knee.
I know
It's
he
okay.
is.
I'm rubbing your knee.
It does make
I'm
me feel
actually
better.
physically rubbing his knee.
Yeah,
right
it
now.
does make me feel better. I
That's it.
appreciate that. I'm
29th,
sick and I don't
29th.
feel
You
good.
hear that?
Yeah, hey,
That's
hey.
that's your bedroom later.
That
Yeah.
sounds
29th.
like a penis.
Yeah.
yeah,
Thank you, Drew. I really appreciate the realistic commentary on Pat touching my leg, not my third leg.
29th.
Obviously.
That's my do or die.
See, that's the sound that will be going on
During
in
the 29th.
in this room
Well,
on the 29th of November.
We'll play the 29th and then later that night.
and
Obviously.
what is the 29th for those that aren't familiar?
Final Fantasy 15, motherfucker! All fucking day long.
XV,
I'm actually gonna
son.
take off like a couple of days of
I'm
work just
taking
so I can
that
play
day off.
15 all fucking day long. So it's gonna be
It's gonna be funny. It's gonna be grilled cheeses, ramens, fucking sodas all day.
Sodas.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
So
I'm going hard.
So, and before we close the topic on No Man's Sky, I do want to. I mean, Pat says he's obviously still enjoying it.
It's just I am the type of person. I'm very niche when it comes to that type of game. I'm
Right.
being serious about that.
Well, I just like, you know what? If they would have added like, been able to like be able for you to go explore planets with your buddies, I would have been on board with it.
Yeah.
I would
I'll
have
agree with
totally
that.
been on board.
I'll agree with that.
That probably would have sold the game for me, honestly. But like the fact that it wasn't even there, like I mean, I understand the new IP and I love the concept of exploration game of like I mean the whole thing sounded great. But when it came out, it was just problem after problem after problem after problem. This was just like one of the worst handled disasters I've ever seen in a video game.
My biggest one up, at least going through this, is obviously this is the first type of game that's had this type of algorithm and type of gameplay status and everything.
Bye, Drew.
Bye, Drew.
See you later,
Bye,
guys. I go feed the cats.
And then there were three.
I actually am excited maybe to see how future gaming companies maybe will come up with a game of this stat and realize like let's not fuck this up like that happened.
Right.
And there's been multiple companies that have done multiple things like that
Well,
before.
I mean, I guess you could kind of argue that Titanfall kind of did something new, sort of, for shooters, and like that. The game was a solid attempt, but it wasn't like the perfect execution.
Companies have been doing that forever.
Yeah, it's like
But here's the difference, though.
yeah.
Titanfall never really lied about what it was.
No, it was just not exactly the type of content with them.
They might have hyped it up and told you all the good things about the game you would experience, but
there was a lot of good things about
but
the game.
No Man's Sky was just like straight up, oh, all of this stuff is in the game that's not really here.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
like, I mean, it was
No, it makes sense.
completely
Yeah.
different situation, but I do hope that they do come out with more games like that in the future. I'm the type of person that loves niche games like that, and I enjoyed like Journey and Shadow of the Colossus, where you always get to play games by yourself and kind of be in this open, this kind of just open world where it just like
Exploration.
plants
Oh,
you.
where do I
Yeah.
go? I don't
Yeah.
care.
Exactly.
Choose your own
Yeah.
adventure.
So like, I mean, I love aspects like that in those games, but like No Man's Sky is just like, that's just, I'm not really a fan of the game mechanic of just crafting for the sake of crafting. Like, I want to be able to like have a kind of an end game, like
have a goal.
purpose to it.
Have a goal.
Yeah,
Like,
reaching the center of the universe isn't really a purpose for me. Like, I mean, I'm just kind of like, meh. I
Have
mean,
you guys seen what happens yet when you get to the center of the universe?
has anybody done it yet?
no.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No.
There's tons of people. with
Pat showed me kind of like a little demonstration
that. No,
of
already,
like,
I looked it up already. You know what
Okay.
happens?
What?
Start
No.
the game all over again.
That's it?
that's it?
Fuck that, dude.
What a-
Like, you get to the center of the universe,
garbage.
and then it shows you like going back through all the galaxies and everything, or all the star systems you've gone through, and then it literally starts you all over again with your ship broken down on a planet.
That is
And you go-
dumb. That is no.
That's
I-
that's what happens. By the way,
I
you don't retain any of your items. You don't retain your
Yeah.
spaceship. You don't retain any of that. You just start all over again.
And
mean,
Explore a new galaxy.
And Pat and I probably
Find
sound
new planets.
that is not an ending.
Pat.
That's just a fucking like looping algorithm. I'm sorry.
Pat and I probably sound like hypocrites because sort of something similar happens at the end of Journey if you haven't played it.
Oh yeah.
But
Journey-
without trying
Journey
to give
has
spoilers.
multiplayer and a very connection.
That is
like,
very true.
Oh, it's so good.
But and as spoiler free as I can, I will say that like in the spirit of the game, it makes sense.
2 words.
It makes sense that it happened.
2 words.
So what?
Sand sliding.
Yeah,
That
Samsung.
one point in the game, you're like,
Yeah.
this is beautiful.
Yeah.
I love this game.
So, but anyway, we're like, anyway, enough about No Man's Sky. Nobody really cares about that game anyway. So,
Yeah.
did you guys hear about a possible rumor? Well, it's not the rumor. The rumor is already there. It's not a possible rumor, but it's a rumor of a possibility of J.J. Abrams doing a Portal movie.
Yes.
Half-Life 3 confirmed.
Yeah. Mic drop. End of E3
Would this
2017.
be canon based with Chell and GLaDOS, or would it be prequel? Or...
You know, there hasn't been a lot of details released about it yet. Abrams kind of briefly talked about it and said expect a Portal movie announcement in particular. I don't know. They said they have a meeting coming up with Valve very soon. He says he's hoping that they'll be able to close the deal on it.
I'll be interested to see. Obviously, I could see maybe them making their own specific character, not Chell, but having GLaDOS in,
Yeah.
or possibly mentioned.
I think you would
in the
have
movie.
you would have to because like
'Cause you have to have
she's,
GLaDOS.
she's
I mean,
pretty
she's-
pretty integral to the story of the
Yeah.
game.
Guys, it's JJ. He's not gonna let us down. Like he
Yeah.
knows how important.
JJ and Hans Zimmer music done.
Yeah.
Lens flare,
Yeah.
lens flare, just all over the place.
Lens flare. I respect his creative decision to put
I
lens flare in
love
his
lens
movies.
flare.
I'm all right with it.
Did Force Unleashed have lens flare?
You did.
A little bit,
it
a
did.
little bit,
Not as
not
bad as
not
Star
much.
Trek.
It was toned down a
Not as bad
whole
as Star
lot.
Trek.
Well, because I was gonna say like because Star Wars is like kind of gritty like run down type of.
that
Some of them,
adjective
guys. We got
again.
Rogue One.
Oh.
That adjective
You
again.
can all see
Gritty.
it for free.
It is gritty. Like it's
it's
it is.
I don't know.
moist. It's moist.
It's moist,
okay.
It's
right.
moist.
No,
It's moist going
he
across the screen.
it was a lot in the first Star Trek movie. In the second Star Trek movie, he toned it down. The third one was toned down even more. So like
Yeah.
I mean, he received a lot of complaints about it, and he toned it down a little bit.
We
but
saw Star Trek 3 and it was legit.
Oh, it was
Yeah.
fucking amazing.
really
I want
good.
to see
mean,
Star Trek 3.
Hey,
It's
What?
the best one yet. It's the best one yet, and it's not even directed by JJ. It's
I'll
only
not
produced
disagree.
by him.
I didn't really like Into Darkness that much. Like
Dude,
it was,
Into Darkness was amazing. You're a pleb,
it was good, but
That
like,
Beastie Boys scene was so good.
Right. but
I mean, it was. I definitely enjoyed watching it, but like, I thought the first one was better. That's my opinion. It's okay.
Score, man.
you didn't like Benedict Cumberbatch.
Cumberbatch, my
As
name is
Kong.
Ah,
It was
fine.
amazing.
Hey, that's Spock yell,
So
though.
amazing. So amazing, dude.
Freaking out. So good.
That's funny.
Well, anyway, here's to hoping. I mean, the prospects look good for the future if more video game movies like this happen, especially if we get people like JJ at the helm for it. Because I mean, people like JJ Abrams know how important the source material is to franchises like that. So.
Right.
So we've had, so far, a lot of like video game adaptations obviously been kind of shitty.
Oh, they've been terrible.
The only one I can think of in the past few years, personally, that was semi-good, I'm not saying it was amazing, but it was good enough to where I enjoyed it, was the first Silent Hill movie.
Oh, hell yeah.
dude. This
Yeah,
Silent Hill is a badass horror movie.
First Silent Hill movie.
First one
awesome.
was great.
Second one was okay.
No, the second one was garbage. The second
It's
one was
alright.
a dumpster baby.
First one was amazing. But now that we're talking about it, because they are coming up, we have rumors of the Portal movie. Warcraft movie I heard wasn't too bad.
I haven't seen it yet.
I have
but
not seen it either.
I'm waiting-
a big
I'm waiting on the-
Warcraft guy, so you know that.
I'm waiting on the
more
director's
watching everything.
cut.
And then we have coming up, which I am actually personally excited for in December, Assassin's Creed
Yeah.
with what's his name, Magneto.
Oh,
Was it
shit,
Eric
yeah.
Fairchild, or is that his name?
I don't know. I don't remember his name, but I know exactly who you're
Eric
talking about.
something.
Yeah,
I know
Eric
his
something.
First name's there. But anyway, and I like the way they're doing it. Instead of having the normal Animus,
Yeah.
where he's like in a tube,
Like a
or
bubble type thing.
It's like connected to his spine, and like he's in a training area, and he's like actually physically running
Yeah,
up these
he's
walls.
like jumping around
Like
and
he's
shit.
actually experiencing the memories, but he's in this area where he can actually do that. You know, and like
Yeah.
the floor's popping up, so it looks like he's running over like roofs, and it looks.
It's an interesting take, but I know
And it's
I
supposed
know
to take place during the Spanish Revolution, which they're not like copying part of any of the games. They're doing their own part of the storyline in the Assassin's Creed universe.
Mhm. It's well, I guess you could call it canon. Would that be canon? Or
It
no?
would be canon.
Yeah, it would be canon.
No, it would be
yeah.
canon.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's.
Personally.
I mean,
The
Ubisoft
new
has.
Assassin's Creed, they're
Yeah.
going again.
The only way that
HC.
Ubisoft agreed to make the movie was that if they retained all creative rights to the movie.
Yep.
Hmm.
That's in the contract of the movie.
The only thing that makes me
So,
interested
the
is
movie
their
movie.
aspect of the Animus. Like it looks sweet.
Yeah.
It looks
It
kind of
has
weird.
that Matrix
but...
feel where it's like, it's in his spine and it's in the back of his head and everything like that, and instead of just like being in a dream state and experiencing the memories, he's actually physically
reliving the memories himself.
Reliving the memories himself while he's doing it. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, in short, there's a lot to hope for
Simba.
just in video game movies in the future in general. There's some to look forward to. I mean, hopefully they'll get better as time goes on. I mean, the video game industry was, it was not what it was, 10 years ago, like when people were trying to make like cheap knockoffs of like all of these video game movies. Now it's a serious industry with serious fan bases, and they know that
See
they
what
have to be
comic
careful
books
with
can
that.
do. Might as well jump up to video games.
Right.
Right, exactly. So,
Yeah.
It's a Call of Duty movie.
speaking of video games,
Yeah, I think you described like Black Hawk Down, or yeah, that's
I
basically
know, no,
that's
I'm
basically
just kidding.
Modern Warfare.
I know, I'm kidding.
that'll actually be the title of the next Call of Duty game, Call of Duty Black Hawk Down. I said Black Hawk, Nate.
Black Hawk.
Jesus.
Black
So,
Hawk.
speaking of video games,
Down.
on to more video game news. So,
We can talk about video game movies.
did you guys check out any of the stuff for Division recently?
I haven't,
You
but-
specifically, Worth.
Nope.
I haven't yet, but dude, I got the itch to play that again so bad. Like,
Logan played it the other day, and he was really enjoying himself, and he wasn't too
and he was
far.
playing the Division.
Ha!
Ah.
And he wasn't too far behind that.
Let me do this.
He wasn't too far behind that he was getting wailed on. I mean, he was still able to help if he was in a full squad.
Yeah.
There were some patch notes that were released, and I'm actually kind of curious to look at this because I haven't even read this yet.
Okay.
So anyway, there's a Division update coming out in October. PC players can already review the features from the public test server. There's a huge addition of world levels Lets players control the difficulty of enemy NPCs along with quality of loot that they carry as well.
Yeah.
So that's kind of nice. You know what I mean? Like, I mean, because if you know what they're going to drop, I mean, it still might be a random drop, but if you know the quality of the drop, you're probably going to be a little bit more inclined to take part in that feature and actually kind of get back in the game a little bit.
Right.
So I thought that was pretty cool. It says the PTS update includes following 4 world level tiers, which activate when reaching level 30. So,
Okay.
Tier 1 is enemy level 30, gear score awards 163. Tier 2, enemy level 31, gear score 182, unlocks challenge difficulty, unlocks incursions. Tier 3 is enemy level 32, gear score awards 204. And Tier 4, enemy level 33, gear score awards 229.
So I wonder, are they going to have like separate? Because you know how, what is it in Dark Zone? How they scaled it based on your level. So does that mean that it's going to be like there's going to be Tier 1 level Dark Zone, Tier 2 level Dark Zone, like, or is it just going to be kind of all together as like part of your? I guess they could call that like the elite classes or whatever like
You
that.
see, like I'm not really sure, and I mean that one would assume so. I haven't played the Division in months, so honestly, like I'm kind of behind. On this.
I haven't played in a while either.
Basically, what the point of all of this is that they're trying to restructure. It seems like they're trying to restructure like how you're getting loot from the ground up, which seems kind of neat. And like the fact they're making like such huge changes to it kind of makes me interested in going back and playing it again.
Yeah, because they're trying to get people. They're trying to get people like interested in the game again, like you said. Yeah.
So, and I mean, really, that's more or less like what we're getting at here. I'm trying to look at here and see if there's anything in here that I've missed. Let's see. It says enemy encounters have been tweaked as well. Most noticeably, roamer NPC groups and bosses have returned to the open world. That's kind of cool, actually.
They've already kind of had that anyway, haven't they?
Well, maybe they took it out. I'm not sure, but I don't ever recall fighting a boss just out in the open world.
I guess you can count like some of the bigger like tank enemies like as I count those bosses.
Power no longer grows linearly. Did I say that right?
Linearly?
Linearly? Enemy. Enemy. I don't know.
Yeah,
But it provides diminishing returns as to how you level up.
Gotcha.
So, that's really more or less like everything that we put on the Division.
So wait, what do you mean by like diminishing returns? Like, is it like does it kind of give you more incentive to level up? Because
I think that's what they're driving at.
Like you get your best gear when you first hit that tier 1 level, but if you stay there for too long, then you're not going to get as good of drops as you would if you keep leveling up. Okay,
so it'd probably spur you on to get something better. That would be my guess anyway. Like I said, this is all hearsay. This is like everything that I'm reading off of the patch notes. And the reason why that we thought this was a good idea to bring up is because, I mean, we used to play the Division all the time.
Mm-hmm.
Every single person in this group was playing the Division with the exception of Pat. So, and Drew. Drew didn't play it either, but...
Yeah, Drew didn't pick it up.
Everybody else in this group was playing the Division at one time, and so we'd all been talking about getting back into it. So, if you loved it as much as we did...
Dude,
I don't know.
Division is still one of the best games I've played in a long time.
Yeah.
So... I don't know. I don't like playing it by myself. Like it's fun to play with people. It's a people game.
Well, any shooter MMO style game like that is going to be a lot more fun to play with other people.
Yeah.
And it says one of Ubisoft's goals for the Division's update is to make gameplay more shooter focused, which is good. I mean, I personally didn't mind the fact that it was an RPG first and a shooter second. I didn't really mind that, but apparently there's something that's not working with these MMO type shooters. So I think it's really cool that they haven't completely abandoned it. They're still trying new things, and they still want to get people interested in the game. So I think that's really cool. So
yeah, that's kind of Ubisoft's baby, I think.
I mean, it looks like they're making things more streamlined. They're making things more easier to follow. Talents have been rebalanced. Damage per second calculations ignore features like magazine size and reload speed. I mean, there's lots of changes that they're making in here. So,
Gotcha.
Maybe I don't know. Do you guys think that you might get back into the division?
I
Let us
would-
know in
I
the
would
comments below.
I would, yeah, like comments and kind of give us your guys' input on that.
Yeah.
I know I'm definitely going to be getting back into it here
Yeah,
before too long.
I apologize if it like I said we're just kind of going off like what we read on the patch notes, and we just thought it'd be a cool topic to bring up. I mean, we're not like 100% like knowledgeable about what they're doing, but we know that they're changing a lot.
But we do love the game. We do love the game
Yep.
a lot.
So
It's great.
What?
Pat's like, I know some of these
I know some of
words.
these. I know some of this. But no, there is some World of Warcraft news. Yeah, World of
And
Warcraft
I'm
news.
going to
That's a
sleep
good way to
now.
describe it. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm going
That's
to sleep
fine.
now.
That's
Yeah.
understandable too. Like the raid's already beat. Like
Already beat within 18 hours.
beat.
Like, how? Okay, well, how long? Like, does it say how long the actual raid take? Like, does the raid itself take 18 hours to do, or like it was beat within 18 hours of Legion's release?
That's a good question. I'm pretty sure it's just 18 hours within its release.
Yeah, because who would sit there for 18 hours to do a raid?
I don't know. Stop trying to read, Pat.
Stop trying to read.
You know you can't.
Stop
read.
trying to make reading happen. It's not going to happen.
It looks like it just says cleared within 18 hours.
Just 18 hours after it launched.
Yeah, 18 hours of release. So
Which there are multiple people then who grinded and quested up to level 110 to be able to take on the mythic level quest or difficulty, which is the hardest raid difficulty in the game.
oh damn, bruh, the mythic boss was beat in 2 hours. It took 2 hours to beat that fucking boss.
Well, I'm sure when I said 2 hours, I'm sure it took them more time to get all the way up to 110. Like,
Right.
An entire raid group.
But we're talking about the actual just boss fight itself.
Yeah,
We're not
no,
talking about the raid. We're talking about
no.
the actual boss fight of
Right.
the raid. It took
Yeah.
2 hours.
Yeah.
Wow.
So that shows obviously. I mean, when there's multiple bosses have come out. Back in the original WoW, when AQ40 came out and Cthulhu.
Cthulhu.
No, Anchorage. Sorry, Anchorage was the name of it. Cthulhu had to get nerfed because nobody could beat him. Like his mechanics were so hard, and nobody could get it on the perfection status, so they had to dumb it down. And then finally, the first guild was supposed to come out. And there's another one that's legendary. In fact, it's an achievement, which is in Wrath of the Lich King. After you do Uladar, his name is starts with an A. It's like Alaron or Alvalon, the Raid Killer.
I don't know, bruh. I've never played World of Warcraft.
Shut up.
Not once ever. You don't even like
No.
just the least bit
I've,
curious.
like-
I've watched people
He's
play
like
it.
the space-looking guy. He's made up of stars
yeah.
and everything, and he summons like black holes in the middle of a fight, and you have to fight. And the only way you can unlock him is if you did the hardest difficulty all the way through the original raid and collected all the keystones, and then unlocked his gate with all those keystones to take on the final actual true boss of the entire raid.
I
Okay.
play Final Fantasy 14.
And-
I'm helping.
That's
And
right.
I think it was
I'm your white
I think it was
mage.
Avalon. Avalon, I think his name was, but he was nicknamed the Raid Killer because he was so difficult.
Damn.
Now, I'm not gonna lie, I can go in with just my paladin and fuck that dude up. I can DPS him down just a level 100 paladin and just go in, which is like it's a 50-50. Obviously, the old raids nowadays aren't.
I'll DPS you.
Yeah, you will.
Oh.
Hey.
But
That
you know what I
did not
mean?
look
It's
the
like,
least bit threatened.
is there a reason to go back and run the old raids right now in the game? The only reason is either for nostalgia or
If you're a new player.
a new player or just for transmog gear,
Yeah.
which is I don't know. Do you know what transmog is?
I don't.
Transmog is basically so let's say you're the max level and you collected all this cool like armor that you've gotten, but there's like way back in the game there's some armor sets that look way cooler and way better. So you go back and you actually collect those armor pieces, and basically you can make your shoulder pad look like that armor piece, and you make your head piece look like that certain armor piece. So even though you keep the same stats at being, level 110, you have a piece of level like 60 gear on because it just looks cool.
Right.
So it's all just for,
just
appearance
appearance stuff.
reasons.
Yeah.
Look at how badass my guy
Well,
looks,
that's kind of what Diablo 3 does. Like, once you get to a certain
transmog gear.
Yeah, you
Yeah, that's what
transmog
it's
your gear.
about, yeah.
Okay, yeah. So I do know.
It's the
what
same
you're
thing,
talking
yeah,
about,
transmog, yeah.
Gotcha. Yeah, I mean, my character.
Remember you guys fighting about your wings?
Yeah, my character
Yeah,
has to
you're
look
fighting
good.
about your wings? Who can wear wings, Josh?
I can wear the wings.
It's me.
I can wear the wings better.
Only Josh.
No.
We already established this. Josh is the only
Have you
one
seen?
that
Have
can
you
wear-
seen how dashing my wizard is now?
Yeah, but have you
Worth,
seen...
I seriously, I know where you live. I haven't forgotten where you lived. If you
Well, I
thought
would
that I
hope-
forgot where
I
you
would
lived
hope
and,
you wouldn't.
and that I will not drive to your house and
I
utterly
think we established
destroy you.
that Josh is the only one that's able to wear. When you two are online together,
Yeah.
Josh is the only one that's able to wear.
But-
wings.
If
I'm
I
pretty
catch
sure.
you,
I don't know for sure.
if
though.
I catch you wearing those wings while you and I are
Well-
playing Diablo, you will die a miserable and painful death. Do you understand me?
You know
Worth?
what? It clashes with my cape anyway. I don't
Yeah.
want to wear your stupid wings.
There will be hedge clippers, a soldering iron, and a rubber chicken involved. If I
and a
catch
bucket
you,
of ice.
no ice.
Oh, no
absolutely
ice. Sorry.
no
I was
ice.
trying to be nice,
Without
but no bucket of
ice.
This sounds
Look,
like,
he's
this
so shocked.
This sounds like the start of like
But that's
this sounds like a
actually-
start of a dubstep
that's
music
pretty
video.
crazy.
Or
This
something.
is a weird porn setup.
To know that they actually did that in 2 hours.
That's
That
crazy.
is pretty
The
nuts.
last boss fight takes 2 hours.
I guess.
Yeah, that's-
I haven't played.
I
WoW
mean,
in
there's
a long
Final
time.
Fantasy bosses that have taken longer than that, but
Speaking of
who,
Final
who,
Fantasy,
who am I to brag about Final Fantasy instead of
yeah. Speaking of Final Fantasy, I guess
Woo!
you guys are gonna.
Woo!
We got about 15 minutes or so left on the pod.
No. Fuck Final Fantasy. No, we gotta talk about Kingdom Hearts.
Yeah,
We-
you
we-
gotta
we-
talk
no, we gotta
about
talk
you gotta
about
talk about
No,
cheap.
we gotta-
We're gonna talk
TGS.
about TGS
Yeah,
overall.
you gotta talk about TGS.
Okay,
that's fine.
TGS
Okay.
is gonna be our
No,
last
it's fine.
topic. Here.
I got to see some stuff from TGS today, and I was super excited. I saw a trailer for Horizon Zero Dawn. I saw a trailer and it was a Japanese. It was a Japanese too. Like it wasn't dubbed. It
Is
was
it the one where
it was
she's
subbed.
climbing up the Stegosaurus like
Oh,
Starship.
Stegosaurus.
Stegosaurus?
Dude, there was a lot of action in it. It was very, very action based. Like lots of like
that's not
really
the one, yeah.
crazy angles. Like I mean,
Yeah,
it
that's not the one
looks
I'm thinking of.
amazing.
Yeah.
So amazing.
February.
I think it got pushed back. I think it got pushed back. I think it's in March now.
It says February.
What? Are you
It does.
sure?
On the wikis.
Are you sure?
On the wikis.
On the wikis.
Well,
Check
March.
the wikis.
I guarantee you it'll get pushed back. It'll get pushed back till at least March.
That's okay. That was you said multiple
Yeah,
times.
that's fine. It's fine. This is fine.
This is
I saw a trailer for The Last Guardian, which I'm still super stoked about. I'm gonna pre-order
There is
that.
another Guardian. There's multiple of those beasts.
I saw
Really?
that.
Yeah.
Nice.
You know the thing that you thought
Yeah,
was
the-
the only one?
Oh, there's multiples of them.
Yeah. In
But-
the trailer, you see another one just hop down. You're like, what?
I'm gonna cry when that
what?
thing dies.
No,
Who says
dude,
it's gonna die?
stop
It's
it!
called The Last
You don't talk
No, no, no.
about that.
No, think about it. It's called The Last Guardian.
I know,
There's
but, like,
multiple
but you
Guardians,
see-
so maybe yours
No,
is
You
The
see
Last
this
Guardian.
little heartwarming
No,
trailer?
here's my thing with it
Yeah,
though.
It's probably gonna die though.
The little
You're right.
boy was very scared of the other ones in the trailer. The other what's the name of the creature
I don't-
in the game? I
I
forgot
can't
what his name.
It's Catbird Dog.
Yeah, it's cat. Okay,
Catbird
so
Tyrannosaurus dog.
Catbird Lizard Dog.
we'll just call it Catbird Dog for short.
Can we call it Holy Shitasaurus?
Okay, Catbird Dog rolls better off the tongue, but you're thinking I like that. So, but anyway, so Catbird Dog, the other evil looking Catbird dogs were like kind of like walking towards him. The little boy looks scared. You know what I mean? So what I'm kind of thinking is that all of the other ones that are alive still probably like don't like humans or like they're aggressive somehow, and then like his is like
One that's never experienced humans before.
Right,
Who
the
just
one that's
fell
probably-
in love with it.
right,
Fell in love
exactly.
with your main character and
So
everything. Like that. Yeah.
yeah, the one that protects him. So I'm kind of guessing like it kind of has something to
Best
follow
pretend
along
I'm
with
gonna
that.
protect him too.
Oh, for sure, dude. So saw a trailer for The Last Guardian. I also saw a trailer for Berserk, the new Berserk game.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
It's like Dynasty Warriors.
I
Oh,
forgot
yeah.
about that.
Yeah.
It is the most brutal Warriors game to date, and it looks fucking
Let's
crazy.
go.
I am so excited.
Bro.
If you've not watched Berserk, watch. Well,
It's
I
an
shouldn't
anime.
say watch Berserk. I should say go in with a very open mind.
Oh god.
Because-
Okay, can I say one spoiler for Berserk?
No.
No.
Just say it's the darkest anime you've ever watched.
It
That's
is
pretty much,
It,
but in a good way.
it is literally.
It's great storyline.
It's one of the best animes I've ever seen. But like,
You're not
God,
It's not for
God
the faint
damn.
of heart. It's not for the faint of heart.
goddamn,
Yeah,
you need to like
a
be
strong
prepared.
stomach. You need a strong stomach.
You need to be
watch
prepared for
that.
some shit.
Yeah.
You fall in love with the main
I've
characters.
seen
and
some
then
shit,
everything's
man.
What would you consider more sad? Well, I shouldn't say sad, but more intense. Berserk or Attack on Titan? I would say Berserk.
Berserk.
Oh,
Yeah,
Berserk.
Berserk.
Oh, Berserk.
Yeah.
Like
Like,
a
people
1,000
like,
times over.
Attack on Titan is so crazy. Man.
Attack on Titan is
Like,
crazy. It is crazy.
Oh,
And
Attack on Titan's crazy and brutal, but as
Berserk is just.
No.
there's nothing on Berserk. So there was also another game that I was super stoked about that probably most mainstream gamers probably don't care about. But
Cuphead.
no, it's a
Cuphead.
Nobunaga. It's a game called Nobunaga's Ambition: Sphere of Influence, and basically, like as far as the characters of the game go, it's based off of
Sengoku Basara. Is
yeah,
that-
Sengoku Basara,
Yeah.
like the anime. It's a
Which I need to
Yukimura.
watch. You showed me
Yes,
that trailer,
you do.
and that looks awesome.
No,
Yeah, I
he
showed you that
No, I
trailer.
know. That's what I'm saying. You put
Yeah.
Give me credit. Give me my credit, bitch. So,
Freak.
So it's based off of Yukimura. For those of you that have seen the anime, it's based off of Yukimura's master, but it's called Nobunaga's Ambition. So basically, the mechanics are a lot like Total War. If you ever played those, there's like lots of huge siege battles, lots of building your empire up, building cities, building protection.
Is it
that
more
kind
of an
of thing.
RTS like Civilization feel?
Yes,
Kind of,
very
yeah.
very much so. But it also kind of sort of plays like Kessen as well. If any of you ever played any of the Kessen games for PlayStation 2,
Oh wait, I'm thinking of a different game. Never mind.
no,
Right. I was thinking of a game called Hexen, which
No.
is
No.
which is
Kessen,
like
yeah.
it look Hexen's like Doom, like old school
No.
Doom Quake type game.
no,
But
dude, those Kessen games like consumed my life for several months on PlayStation 2. Like I loved those games, and like I have been wanting a game like this for a long time. And so not only is it like Kessen and Total War, but it's like Sengoku Basara universe. Sign me the fuck up, dude! I'm so fucking excited. They also talked about Gravity Rush 2. I never played the first Gravity Rush, but I'm super stoked about that game, dude.
It's
It
a
looks
very
awesome.
interesting mechanic.
Yep. So
which one is Gravity Rush? I never.
It uses gravity.
it's basically kind
You
of
don't
like
say. Oh my god!
I'm kidding.
God damn it,
I'm
Pat.
totally enlightened.
No, it's so like it's kind of like a free falling game more or less. Like I mean, there's instances where like you play the game upside down, like you basically like kind of like just you use gravity as the mechanic that moves you throughout the game. Like there's
With attacks, with
Huh.
dodging, with
Oh, yeah, dude.
defending, with everything.
go
Everything.
watch a trailer for it,
I-
dude.
I will.
It looks crazy.
I will. Just
There
for you.
was also I think that's kind of like the main highlights besides the new Final Fantasy 15 trailer, which to be honest, Pat and I had kind of already watched most of the footage that was there. Pat and I watched an hour-long demo of Final Fantasy 15 like a couple weeks ago.
So good.
We're freaking out and
It was
screaming the
so
entire
good.
time. But most of the footage that was in the trailer was actually from that demo.
From that gameplay.
Yeah, and I was like, but I mean, I'm still like really excited about the game, of course, you know. And there was footage in there that I had not seen, but a lot of it was from that demo.
Yeah.
So.
Just recycled stuff.
Well, more or less, but I mean, it still looks amazing. If you haven't seen the demo yet, then like you wouldn't know any better.
Go
you know?
and
Yeah.
watch that hour long Warp Strike for days.
Oh, dude, it's
days.
Oh,
You
my
Days,
God.
yo.
You guys need to watch the videos that I post in the fucking staff page. Like I don't do this for the cut. I don't do this for the kindness of my own heart. Like you need to watch
need to
that
watch
shit.
it.
It's amazing.
We were
So we need
And
to
watch
talk
all
about
of it, Worth. Don't just watch like
All
2 minutes of it
52.
and be like, oh, okay, that's enough. No, you need to
Yeah.
watch the whole fucking thing.
I'm sorry. I get busy during the day.
No. Well, wait till you have time and
Okay.
watch the videos. You remember like the video that I posted this afternoon, which before we forgot about that, we're getting into Kingdom Hearts here.
Okay.
So, Kingdom Hearts 2.8 has now been delayed until January 2017.
Okay.
So, and why you should care because Kingdom Hearts is literally like in my top 3 favorite games of all time. I have the Heartless symbol tattooed
Like
on my
serious.
wrist. I am a serious
series.
I'm a serious Kingdom Hearts fan.
Yep, me too.
So,
Love it.
2.8 got delayed until January 2017, which it really isn't that bad.
We
And
get Dream Drop Distance and a prequel, maybe sequel to Birth by Sleep. It's a
Yeah, it's
well,
called
not
a-
prequel to Birth by Sleep. Prequel to 3, sequel to Birth by Sleep. We don't know exactly.
It's a
yet.
little short. It's just like a short. It's just probably like a 2 or 3 hour. It's probably like a 2 or 3 hour stint, most likely.
The rumor is that Aqua is in the realm of darkness.
No, careful with spoilers. You know, I haven't played Birth by Sleep and all that
that's
stuff
right.
yet. Yeah,
Yeah.
you can't. Don't go into that yet.
I can't talk about it.
No, you can't. So
There's
more
a really good video online though if you want to look it up.
more or less, and I've been staying away from it because like I don't want spoilers because I want to play every Kingdom Hearts game in chronological
You haven't
order.
been there.
No, I don't because Kingdom Hearts back cover, which is one of the I don't know if they're cutscenes or if
Is
if
that
they're putting
actually
the game.
prequel to Birth by Sleep?
Yes,
The rumor?
it is.
Yeah,
You remember
it's the origin of the Keyblade Lords?
Yes,
or
exactly.
Keyblade Wars? Yeah.
Yeah, we talked about this. We talked about this the other day when we were playing Birth by Sleep. But like, back cover X is going to be on 2.8.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna start
It's
there.
all cinematic though. There's no gameplay.
Okay,
It's
well,
just
that's-
all cinematic.
That's fine. I just want to see the story from the beginning
Yeah.
and go all the way through.
Just go through. So,
So-
that, then Birth by Sleep, Kingdom Hearts 1.
Yep, I'm doing everything in
You
chronological
are a stronger
order.
man than I am.
I'm going for it, man. I cannot wait.
I'll do that. I'll do that trudge with you.
Nice,
I'll
dude.
totally do that
You
trudge with
fucking
you.
should, man.
You
I'm
know I
so
would.
stoked. Yes.
I made you play Mass Effect. I'll play Kingdom Hearts.
Yes,
with
you should, dude. Oh my god, it'll be so exciting. But I can see why they delayed it. Final Fantasy 15 is coming out in November, and I'm sure that they didn't want to take attention away from
We said
that.
December last podcast. We were idiots, by the way.
Yeah,
Yeah.
well, it's November 29th. It's like 2 days away from being December.
It might as well be December.
Yeah, pretty much. So, I can see why they did it. I mean, they want to bring as much attention to Final Fantasy at this time as possible because it's make or break for the series at this point. You know what I
Yes,
mean? Like
yep.
they're dumping so many resources and so much time and effort and love into Final Fantasy 15. They want people to play it, so they need to kind of give it a little bit of space. You know what I mean? Between game releases. So I'm kind of glad they're doing that because that's one less game I have to buy this holiday season. So I'm all right with it. But Tetsuya Nomura released a statement on Twitter and said that there are no difficulties. There are no technical difficulties with releasing it. It's releasing on schedule. The box art is actually done, which he said is the first time it's happened in the franchise history that the box art was done before the game.
Nice.
So he said they're moving along great. More or less like they're just like giving it as much polish as they can before it releases in January. So
My only thing I'll ask, personally, I doubt he brought it up in anything, but we've been talking about it, is the only thing I'm scared about is I've seen all the gameplay demos and I've seen, cinematic demos and stuff like that. I'm really hoping it runs at 60 frames.
Oh, I'm
Most
sure.
of the
I'm
time.
sure it would.
I'm not saying it's going to run all the time because there's a lot of stuff in that game and it's a very graphically enhanced game.
Yeah.
I am really hoping, though, that most of it... when it comes to just straight up dialogue options and everything, it runs at 60 frames perfectly. But when you're summoning, spells and there's, 500 creatures... and all
thousands of other
400
shit going on
characters,
the screen.
Yeah, and I can understand why I wouldn't do that because I played... There's, Fallout doesn't run at 60 frames sometimes.
No.
On my PlayStation, which is fine with that.
Tetsuya Nomura did say that it was going to be compatible with PS4 Pro, and that's probably one of the reasons why it got delayed. So they said it was going to be. They said it was going to be compatible with quote unquote 4K. That's not real 4K.
I'm not saying I require 60 frames. I'm just wondering if it's going to be able to run it most of the time 60 frames. Like
Right.
epic boss fight, if it does a little glitch every one, or not glitch, but if it
frame tearing,
if the frame tearing goes down,
it'd be frame tearing.
I can understand that. I'm down.
Well, I'm sure there's
Or
ways.
Leviathan, we've already seen fucking Leviathan that shows up somewhere in the game.
They've done that in games recently, especially Battlefield Hardline was an example. The game did run. They set it up to where the game could run in 60 frames, but if there was ever an instance where
It was intense.
where it
cinematics
was
or
just
something
there was
going
just some intense shit going on the screen or whatever. There was too much, but the shift was so subtle that you wouldn't even notice it to the naked eye. So I'm guessing they probably do something that's similar to that. If it has to do a little frame rate drop so the game runs smoother, but it's not going to be anything you're going to notice it's probably just gonna be something that's like a
The
split
only thing
second.
I ask is as long as I don't play as bad as the guy at E3 that.
Oh God.
Oh, are we talking about 15 or are we talking about Kingdom Hearts?
No, I'm talking about 15. That guy
Oh,
that
Jesus.
was playing the giant fight.
Yeah, that was really bad.
Me and Josh were so hyped for that showing. And we're like, you guys are gonna love this. Watch, it's gonna be awesome.
And the guy
We
keeps
watched
getting
that guy
just
playing,
throttled.
and me and Josh are like, this is not the way that this game should be played.
I know.
Like,
We've
Yeah.
been
we
trying
can play better than this.
We've been
right
trying
now.
to convince everyone that Final Fantasy 15 is like the RPG savior, and like oh my god, that guy like
Couldn't dodge for
I wanted
shit.
to punch that guy so hard in the face. I was like, man, if you're gonna bring a guy up here in front of millions of investors and millions of people, he better know how to play the fucking game.
But multiple times we're like, put us on stage.
Yeah,
We
just
can
let
play
us
better
do it.
than- like,
I'll
me and
stand
Josh-
aside, man.
Me and Josh can jump up there and play better than this guy right now.
Right, I've only played the platinum demo like 12 hours or something. Like no big deal.
Yeah, he's probably just some like scrub stakeholder that like never like touched it in his life. He's like, oh, I know how to do this.
Yeah,
Son
he
of a
was a
bitch.
son of a bitch. But anyway, Final Fantasy 15 is going to be incredible. I have no doubt about that game whatsoever.
AKA
So-
for 2 weeks, it's gonna be Logan talking about Skyrim and me and Josh talking about
Yeah,
Yeah, you're just
playing
gonna-
Final Fantasy 15.
Final Fantasy 15.
Yeah,
And then-
yeah,
and then
that's
you're-
great, Logan. Yeah, that's great, Logan. No, I'm not hungry. Yes, I've showered last week.
2 days ago, at the very least.
Yeah.
I washed my hair. That's all that needs to be done, right?
It's okay. I mean, I go a few days without washing my hair. It's fine.
Huh, this is fine.
Anything else?
So besides the delay, Kingdom Hearts motherfucking 3 bitches.
Bitches.
Holy crap. So
Bitches.
Gameplay demo. It's got the Dream Job distance fucking teleport thing going on,
yeah,
which looked awesome.
dude, I
We saw
scoured.
some new. Oh, sorry.
No,
We saw-
no, it's okay.
We saw some new like ride summons. Like there was a bumper car that I saw instead of like a teacup in the train ride and everything like that.
So-
There was a bumper car. One that I
It's
saw.
really cool because like it seems like what they did was they took all the rides from Disney World and Disneyland and they turned them into summons in the game.
What?
Yep.
That's awesome.
Yeah,
So-
like to take on the Rock Titan from Hercules.
Okay.
Like the two-headed rock
Yeah.
like giant. Like you are in the train.
You're in the ride.
Okay.
Like in the railroad track. It has all the night light.
That's
like,
awesome.
like Christmas light, like outspec. But as you're like going around this guy, you have to time your attacks correctly. Where like he's coming to punch at you, and you have a reaction command to like shoot his fist back. Or if you had missed it, probably you'd be knocked off the summon. You have to find a way to resummon it again. Is
So-
what I'm guessing.
Yeah, and you have to like
Yeah,
cut,
yeah.
you have to hit him and cut him up too, like the entire time, like you're riding around and to
Yeah,
take
you're
his
slowly
HP
like
down.
working your way off on the Rock Titan because you can't beat him obviously in one kill. You gotta get his
right.
defenses
It's
down.
like a
But it's just
giant
it's
boss
the choo-choo
battle.
train just going back and forth.
So my question is, who do we have to fight when we're riding the It's a Small World ride?
I don't
Oh,
know.
jeez.
God,
I don't
with
think
with,
that-
with
Ones I've seen-
the music playing on loop.
Jesus, no.
Oh god.
The ones I've seen is the bumper car was introduced in this last one. The train has been in there. The teacups
Yes.
I've seen. The ship,
Yep.
like the
Oh, yeah, the
ship
giant,
that
like-
goes back and
Gondola
forth.
type thing.
Yep.
Yeah.
I don't know if you count it as a ride, but there's a Pegasus that you can like from Hercules that you
Mhm.
summon.
I was glad they
And,
included that.
Like it's like you summon him and you're in the chariot and you're going around the battlefield and you're constantly summoning lightning the entire time.
Yeah.
And just fucking do all the enemies up. I
So-
don't know if that counts as a ride, but it kind of looks like it.
It's
has
probably
that-
it's probably like a rail, like it's probably on a rail
Yeah.
or something.
So
I think it's just an actual summon.
I think that's a summon. Not
I think it's
more
just
the
an
ride
actual
summons.
summon.
Because
Yeah.
there's characters in the game that you could summon. Like you could summon Simba and Tinkerbell, which was the best.
Nice.
Mushu, Mushu,
Mushu,
Mushu. You could summon.
Genie from Aladdin.
Yep, you could summon Genie as
Yeah.
well.
Yeah.
It sounds so corny when we say it like this, but
No,
as
dude,
I've
it's
said multiple
amazing.
times, if you've never tried Kingdom Hearts, it's Final Fantasy and Disney combined, which sounds like the stupidest idea ever.
But
when you
it's
play
awesome.
it is fucking amazing.
It's literally
so good.
like some of the best story, some of the best characters,
Best
and
music.
best music, best
Music's
combat.
So good.
It's some of the best mechanics and everything that I've ever seen out of a video game. Like I love Kingdom Hearts so
English
much.
dub isn't bad.
The English dub is
The English dub isn't bad?
I know, I'm kidding. No,
It's
The
amazing.
English voice acting. I've never played it in Japanese, but like
Why
I mean,
should you? They get all of the original voice actors from
actors
every
from
Disney
the
movie
Disney
you've
movies,
ever
yeah.
loved to come and do the voices
Mickey
for this
sounds
game.
like Mickey.
Except
Goofy's
for
Mookie.
except for Robin Williams. My
And
feel,
Genie,
my,
yeah,
my feel,
no,
my
Robin
feels hurt
Williams-
right now.
Robin Williams was not. No, it was not the genie.
No, but he
He
sounded
was-
just like him. So
kind of.
No,
my,
stop
my,
it.
my feels hurt
It
now.
was the Return of Jafar voice actor.
don't
in
shit on this
Aladdin
for
2.
me.
What?
Why
No,
not?
Robin Williams was the voice of Genie in Return of Jafar.
No, he wasn't.
Yeah, he was. I could have swore
he
he
wasn't.
was.
I will
Oh
put-
shit,
I will give you
motherfucker.
all the money in my wallet right now. It's not.
I don't
Actually,
wanna- I don't wanna
okay,
take
He was
your
in
okay,
money.
King
okay.
of Thieves. He was in 3. King
Okay,
of Thieves.
I
He was
actually
not in one.
do want to know this now.
Okay.
Okay, will you look this up while I geek out about Kingdom Hearts?
Yeah, I'll
It was
look it
in
up right
1
now.
and 3. It was not in 2.
All right. Okay.
Okay.
I'm gonna look it up now.
So, what I saw in the demo today was like amazing. It seems like they took the best parts of all of the combat, like in Birth by Sleep, Kingdom Hearts 2,
Dream Drop Distance.
Dream Drop Distance.
Yeah.
They took a lot of the best parts of it and threw it into this game. And this coming year in 2017 is going to be the 15th anniversary for Kingdom Hearts. So Tetsuya Nomura, like pretty much the end of his statement was like, "Look, I know that you're looking forward to Kingdom Hearts 3." He didn't say anything about announcing anything this winter, kind of like the trailer that they had at E3 this summer. They were like,
said
"Oh,
winter's coming out. There's
Well-
going to be a big announcement about Kingdom Hearts 3.
They said that, but he didn't mention it in his statement. He said there are more things to come and
He's
more
doing the Final
announcements.
Fantasy VII
so
bullshit like they did.
pretty much.
Oh, look, we're bringing Final Fantasy back to PC. Oh, wait, no, actually, we're making the remakes that you guys all wanted.
Yeah. I doubt that there's going to be much said about Kingdom Hearts 3 this winter, honestly. I think that next year, Square Enix is going to put all of the focus on Kingdom Hearts. I think next year is going to be the year for Kingdom Hearts.
Star Wars.
So please give me Star Wars and Marvel
I want
Worlds.
the lightsaber
Please!
Keyblade. Lightsaber Keyblade. That's all I want.
Star Wars 1313.
Oh,
Just
God.
give us that, please.
Half-Life 3 confirmed.
And yeah, that's right. I do stand corrected.
Oh.
Okay. No, I know, because I've seen
Dan-
those movies 8 million times. So that's the only reason why I know.
Dan Castellaneta, who's a voice actor for The Simpsons too.
Yeah, he did. I'm pretty sure he did the voice for Kingdom Hearts Genie.
Yeah, that would make sense.
But 1 and 3, yes, we're Robin Williams.
Okay.
So,
Well, glad we got that settled.
but anyway, or they're launching an orchestral tour next year, like a world tour next year. Yeah, you know what sucks about that? There's only like 5 fucking cities in the world tour, and the closest dates that are coming for here are in New York and Los Angeles, places I am never going to be able to go to right now. So it's fucked in the head.
Lame.
Because I saw screenshots, like I saw like what they were gonna do, like the production value that they had, and like they had the projectors with like the game playing in the background and all the music, and oh my god, it just looks incredible, and I'm not gonna be able to go. So
It's probably also like $300 per ticket.
I
true.
would not
Yeah.
care. I would not care if I could afford that. I would, and it was coming near me. I would definitely go.
Yeah.
So other than that, really the main thing that I saw that really interested me in the new Kingdom Hearts game was like the locations, because I always try to pay attention to locations and where they
Tangled?
are. Yes, Tangled was
Obviously.
was basically the main world that was featured in a lot of the Kingdom Hearts 3 gameplay that I saw, and it looked beautiful, man. It looked so beautiful. And
Mount Olympus, obviously.
Oh.
'cause
They're
of-
probably gonna have the Frozen world in there too,
My
probably.
God, I hope not.
I hope not.
But I mean, I would assume they would.
Would you rather have
because
Frozen, or since Disney owns Marvel? would you
I'd
rather have that- I'd rather have Marvel,
universe
but,
and
like-
a Star Wars universe.
But I was
than
just
a
saying, like,
fucking Frozen universe.
I would rather have Marvel or Star Wars, but I'm just saying, like, I kind of figured
I can see
since
Frozen
Fro-
coming. Like,
Frozen would probably be, a safe assumption that it could be in the universe, but we'll see. Who knows?
Big Hero 6 has been confirmed.
Yeah.
Yes.
I don't really know.
Twilight Town's back. We've seen
Yeah,
that.
yeah, Twilight Town's back. I don't think anything else has really been talked
Neither.
about just yet. They're keeping pretty quiet about it. So I'm sure the Coliseum will return as in
God.
usual fashion. But
Oh, it's been in every single Kingdom Hearts.
well, yeah, and no shit. I mean, we've already seen the Titan. We've already seen the Rock Titan. So I mean, there's.
Well, I mean, is that Mount Olympus, or is that I'm sure it's the same world, but the Coliseum, like, remember in Kingdom Hearts 2 where you went to the underworld from the Coliseum?
That's true.
So you could go
Yeah.
to Mount Olympus now from the Coliseum,
Right.
instead of the underworld.
Hercules will be involved in some
Always,
way.
yeah.
Yeah, he always.
Him and Thor are BFFs, man.
Oh, right.
They're
right,
hero
right,
BFFs.
right. True. So,
Last thing I'll bring up, though, just because you were talking about it, my favorite Robin Williams line from...
Oh, I know which one you're talking about. I thought the Earth wasn't supposed to move to the honeymoon. Is that?
No.
Oh,
it's
go
Kingdom Hearts,
on.
or Kingdom Hearts. It's Aladdin 3, and when he's pretending to be the news reporter, and
Yeah.
he's talking like, and there's Cleopatra and Caesar, and they brought a salad, and all that stuff. But after he gets done with like bringing and everyone, like he brings in Moses and he parts everyone around. You know,
Yeah.
they're making a bunch of religious stuff, and then he sees Osiris. He's like, "Oh, Osiris, Osiris!" And it's an eagle, and it screeches at him. And he goes. Yeah, no, that's literally what it is.
I remember that fucking
Really?
line.
He's like, Osiris, Osiris. He's like,
Uh,
but at the very end of the thing, he's like, "This, I can't even do it correctly." He's like, "And this program was brought to you by sand. It's everywhere. Get used to it." Because we're in the middle of a desert.
No, the one I was talking about was when the 40 thieves first show up to the wedding and like they like storm the castle with the elephants and Robin Williams goes, "I thought the Earth wasn't supposed to move to the honeymoon."
Ah,
Yeah.
ha, ha. jeez.
He grabs the elephant. And he's like, "Take this, dirtbags."
Don't make me use the other end.
And he just puts the elephant down.
You just like squeeze it like you just squeeze all the air out like a balloon.
For being a side Disney
It's everywhere.
It's
Get
pretty
used to it.
hilarious.
No, there was a lot of like innuendos and stuff like that in a lot of the Disney movies. I'll have to tell you guys more about that after the podcast.
All the clones come down. He's like, "Do not attempt to move, for we'll be shooting ourselves."
But anyway, that's kind of really it about Kingdom Hearts as far as I know. That Tetsuya Nomura did say that there was something that was going to be an announcement that was going to be coming early next year that he said that he could not talk about yet.
Oh shit.
He said there is a surprise. There is a surprise waiting.
Star Wars.
Star Wars 1313.
I'm telling you, dude.
M-rated Star Wars
If they
game,
added
please.
a Star Wars world to that, it would be
Oh,
insane.
dude, people would lose their minds.
It's owned
I
by
would
Disney.
lose my mind.
Lightsaber Keyblade.
Give me the
I mean,
lightsaber
it's-
Keyblade.
It's all you need.
That's all I
That's all
want.
I need.
That's all I want from life right now.
God
Fucking
damn.
play Kingdom Hearts.
I know.
God damn
I
it.
need to. I don't know.
Buy yourself a PlayStation and play all of those fucking
I'll
games.
let you play on my PS3 and start a new game. It's once you start playing, you're not gonna.
I would be here for days.
That's okay.
Yeah, that's fine.
We have
This
food.
is fine.
We have water. We have utilities.
We have water.
We have a shower you won't use.
God damn it.
Do you have anything else to talk about? Or-
I mean, I'm good. If you guys are done
nothing
dumping your
else.
load of
I think
TGS.
that was a good way to end the podcast. Lots of good things at TGS.
Down to the last three of us.
Yeah.
Three
Hey,
Musketeers.
It's how many we've all
Three
we all-
caballeros. Disney
Three
reference.
caballeros. Three caballeros. Something
we
something
are birds
and
of-
sombreros.
They say we are birds of a feather. Are you serious?
All right,
I
I'm
don't
done.
I don't know how
I'm
it
done
goes.
with both
They
of
say
you.
we are birds
Birds of a feather. Something sombreros. They do say sombreros in that somewhere.
Like us on Facebook, like us on Instagram, follow us on Twitter. Also, download from SoundCloud and iTunes.
And iTunes.
Check our
Um,
stuff out.
Yep, share our stuff, like our stuff. Tell us what games you want to see us play. Let us know in the comments what you think about our stuff, and do stuff. Do stuff that involves liking us and talking about us.
Or us.
Tell your
No,
mom.
Don't do us.
Tell your dog.
Unless you want to.
Please do us.
Please. All right, guys.
That's right.
Bye.
Later.
Later.